to confetti. We're going to be playing some lovely Dungeons and Dragons for you all, but I would like to introduce who's going to be joining me in today's adventure, starting to my right.
Hello everyone, I am George Townsend. Let's make sure to get all the cameras in. I will be playing Uzuri
Okay, so my name is Callum Mitchell. I am a. Do we on this one? Okay, I thought it was still on the wide shot. So I am a tabaxi bard. My name is Free Robin. I am. Yeah, he's the best. He's the best. Little 4-foot tall cat. He is great. He sat there last session. We played a little bit of music in the tavern, and it was great fun. And yeah, hope the charisma keeps on lock. But yeah.
He's my favourite guy. I love this guy.
Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex Thompson Hamilton. I think I have the longest name here, which is a bit upsetting. I am playing Asher Hannelly, the main gambler, which means, of course, I must tell you, this session will be going kind of 9 out of 10. He is a fighter that uses a deck of cards as his main weapon, and as you may have figured out, he may or may not be a bit of a gambler, currently on a lost streak.
I can only imagine if you pulled out a card and it was like a queen. A queen out of 10.
But I have some fantastic projects that I'm working on, like my great friend next to me. Get in there.
My name's Lewis Proctor, and I'm playing Monarch Wisebreaker. He is a monk Goliath, so he's very slim and short in compared to other Goliaths, but he hits like a truck, and that's all that matters.
Nice. Gosh. Well, hi, my name is Owen Godfrey. I am playing the smallest character today. I am a 2-foot tall kobold with a measly strong 4 strength with a,
Does your character have a name?
Yeah, give me some time.
Okay, sorry.
He's perfectly average, actually. It's a pretty average size.
Yeah,
Great personality.
4 strength is a lot. Come on for me. My character is Yosha, and just a good old kobold who reads books.
And hi, I'm Scarlett Sutcliffe, also known as Crystal, the greatest Splatoon player on this entire course.
Wow.
I will be playing the half-elf warlock by the name of Karina Yankovic. She is quite noticeable with her glowing purple hair, and she works for a guy that this little thing is really interested in. So yeah.
This little thing
What?
is crazy.
That concludes our players, everyone. But first, obviously, I need to introduce myself. My name is Tommy Davies, aka Grabby Hands. Thank you. And I'll be the Dungeon Master taking you through this campaign. For those of you who don't know, this campaign is obviously called The City Below. So far we have run a session 0 off stream, which was very good, and gave the players an opportunity to really explore their characters and obviously explore the world that they'll be playing in. But I do have a brief introduction to that session, so you get a good idea of where we're kind of at with this session. But firstly, I think we're due an introduction to the world, which I will be able to give you now. It is the same introduction from last session, guys.
Yeah.
So some of you'll remember it, guys, right?
Yeah. That happened last week.
And be mindful, I'm a terrible reader, so if I do mess up, I do apologise, guys.
It's okay, they can't see the script, they don't know.
They can't see. It's tiny. It's really small.
I think they'll know when he starts going.
Huge font size. And I'm not going to look at the camera while I'm doing this. So.
Yeah, esports is entertainment.
Hang on, this is my assignment. And so we begin in Neron, a small city dedicated to keeping and housing and disciplining the rejects from society. However, doing so in notably dire conditions. People whom are not fit to thrive in the bustling city of Trumar are exiled here in what is referred to as rehabilitation. However, most citizens of Neron know that going back up to the surface world is just a fantasy. The year is 50 EOB, also known as the Era of Banishment, a notable year in the calendar for residents of Trumar as they celebrate the removal of evil from their town and the creation of Neron. A decision made at the time by Lord Star Khan, whom at the time was the leader and warlord, a man who established and oversaw the creation of Neron. The move proved worthwhile, and as more criminals were exiled, Lord Star Khan could commit more military force to protecting threats outside the city rather than inside. With the death of Lord Starkhan a few weeks prior, a new elective stepped up to be the new figurehead of Neron. Rumours are spreading fast about the leader's capabilities when it comes to discipline. And rumours spread fast in Neron, sometimes too fast for their own good.
Dun dun dun.
So that is the story that we'll be playing with. And I'll now obviously give you another introduction as to what happened in our previous session with all these clowns. So,
I think I can sum up
I
that
might-
session.
Cat.
my summary is quite brief, so if any of you guys would like to input anything afterwards, then feel free.
Yeah.
After a brutal fight in the arena and celebration of victory in the Black Dog Inn, our adventurers return home in need of rest. But upon return to Rufus's dwelling, they find him to be gone. A note left on his crumpled bedsheet revealing his desire.
You left a note. It's fine.
On the other side of Neron, Corinna Yankovic, the right hand to revolutionary Luther Merck-Walden, awaits his comments on the theft of his treasured journal. Despite the journal having been retrieved, Corinna is nervous as to what the information has been disclosed, and what Luther Merck-Walden plans to do next.
Yeah, for context, I robbed a book off this guy. Because, I went to work one day and this guy was like, I've got a book missing. And turns out Luther wrote a book and then I had to come rob it off of this tiny thing.
Allegedly, I robbed the book. Let's keep.
There was literally a hole in the library.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
They
no,
could-
no.
Bro, it could've been
By
anyone.
your character's knowledge, you do not know. We believe someone else did.
It could have been any kobold that has
Yeah.
a book.
I've got 4 strength. No way I'm going for that much strength.
Or a human in a kobold disguise.
True.
A strength though.
Chop their legs off.
That was my original character.
Yeah,
by the
I
way.
did. He said no.
God.
And in the meantime, let's get on to our first session of City Below.
Yay.
Lock
Intro.
in.
Yeah.
And
Gotta
of
get one of
course,
these in.
I will be starting with Corinna.
Yes. Okay.
Forced to lock in.
So, Corinna, you
I
wake
like just
up after
the
your
rules.
long and well thought out nap.
Yeah.
Well, not nap,
Yeah.
Sleep.
It was asleep.
slumber, and you are in the headquarters of the Dark Revolution. What would you like to do?
So, I wake up and it's not like... I'm not as rested as I'd want to be because my sleep was quite disturbed, I'll say. And I kind of just I sit up, I kind of look at myself and I'm just kind of giving myself a bit more of a reality check, making sure I know where I am, making sure I'm still with it. And then I'll get out of bed, I'll get dressed, get ready, and then I'll make my way over to Luther's office.
Certainly. So you're kind of walking down the pathways, the winding pathways that lead towards the entrance of Luther's office. Obviously, the largest door in the entire facility is the one dedicated to the one who runs it. Do you decide to knock on the door?
Yeah, I'll do my little knock that I do so that he knows that it's me. So it's like the...
And the door opens, and of course you're greeted by Sessions!
Everyone's favorite character.
Kill him.
Hi, Sessions. I'm back.
You are!
Yeah. Is Luther in? I need to talk to him about yesterday.
Yes.
Good. Well, can I come in?
He continues to look behind him, almost like gesturing to Luther. Yes, please, Sessions, let her in. And he runs off to his little corner, tucks back down, and sitting at the desk, Luther, arms crossed.
Oh.
Morning, Luther. Do you sleep well?
Please, sit down, Corinna.
Okay. Listen, before we start, I just want to tell you that it's going to be a bit rougher on me at the moment because the nightmares are back, which also means that the voice is back as well.
I see.
So,
I understand your struggles, Corinna.
thank you. So, anyways, what's it you want me to do today then?
Have I not explained that yesterday?
Well, yes, but I was just wondering if anything had changed since.
Unless people have forgotten what they read in that book, Corinna, I'm not sure things would have changed.
Okay. Well, so you want me to just bring him back here?
I said sit first, please. Take a seat.
Sorry, my bad.
You
I'll,
can't stand and have business.
and then I'll sit down. I'm kind of slightly annoyed, but I know that this is kind of how Luther does things. So I'll sit down on the chair, just arms crossed, just waiting.
Corinna, do you understand the risk I am at due to your ignorance?
Yes, but also not really, because I wasn't made aware of this book until you told me it was missing.
Not many people are, and that's why it's so important that it's missing. I'm glad you got it back, Corinna, but
Thank
please, we need to be more competent here. We need to
Okay.
focus.
Okay, yeah.
KPIs.
When I give you a
KPIs
task,
to hit.
you're expected to complete it.
I know. Yeah, sorry about that, Luther.
No, please, let's discuss how you're going to get this thief to me.
Yeah, see, that's the issue here. Like, is there a plan, or am I just bringing him
Do
here?
you expect me to do everything here, Corinna? Do you expect me to give you a plan and you're supposed to go and execute that for me? No. No, Corinna. You come up with the plan.
No, yeah.
I write my plan for my future.
Okay, yep. So, do you want me to go off and do that now then?
Please,
Okay.
you're
So-
dismissed.
I'll get out the chair, I'll leave the room, I'll give like a little thing to Sessius, and I'll leave, and once the door closes, I won't leave straight away, I'll kind of like shake myself off a little bit, because I'm hearing this little abyssal voice in my head just kind of talking to me, and I'll just kind of shake myself off and like just get myself ready, and then I'll go up the spiral staircase again, up. I'm guessing I'll see Adam there as well when I come through the little hatch, and just be like, "Hey, Adam.
Morning, Corinna.
Morning. I've been sent on another adventure.
Again?
Believe it or not, yeah.
It's second one in. Hang on. 2 days. Second one
Yeah?
in 2 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sadly,
That's a big number.
the book wasn't enough, and he wants the guy that stole it too. So,
Oh, right.
but
Typical. I
yeah, I
assume.
know. He's saying to me, he's like, "Do you expect me to do everything?
Well,
this guy doesn't do anything himself."
well, I should assume so, but how am I supposed to know?
Yeah, that's true.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, best of luck, Corinna, and do come back safe.
I will. And when I come back, I might ask you about if there's any like forgery you can teach me. I know
Forgery?
you do blacksmith stuff, so I was just wondering
I love
because
forging my documents.
my dad used to be a blacksmith, so I've got a bit of knowledge up here, but I'd like to refresh it maybe.
As in, you want to work as a smith, or?
Maybe not work. As you know, I'm busy with Luther running me around everywhere. But maybe just like a workshop or two, just to kind of
We could
sharpen my skills
probably
a bit.
arrange that. It would just have to be in a location where that's not here.
Yeah, no, I understand that. But no, I appreciate it, Adam. So thank
Right,
you.
see you soon.
Yes.
Best of luck.
See you soon. Thank you. And then she'll take off her little cloak. Because, for context, anytime Corinna goes into the headquarters, she will put on a little cloak. And I didn't mention this last time, but she'll do like a this, so her hair changes from purple to black. And then she'll put her little cloak on and a little mask. They're like masquerade masks, that kind of thing. She'll put one of those on before she goes actually down into the headquarters so that people don't recognize her. And then before she leaves, she'll take off the cloak. She'll change her hair back to purple, and then she'll grab her jacket. It's like a leather jacket that has like rose patchwork on it. And then she'll head out to the direction of the tavern, because that's kind of the only place that she'd really know where the guy is.
Well, before you leave, can I get a quick perception check from you? Which should be the first live roll.
No pressure.
Natural one.
Hold on.
Okay.
Do we perceive?
Do you see?
I see.
11 plus 3 is 14.
Not bad. Not a bad roll.
Average perception. I can keep my glasses on.
We're perceiving.
I see everything.
Next, we're going to cut to two gentlemen over here. Robin and Azuri.
Cat.
Cat.
Cat and man.
What a duo.
Should have been a mouse, but no worries. Yeah, so you guys currently at Rufus's house. Slept a good night at the house and wake up And Rufus still isn't there.
Oh.
He's dead!
Okay, well, so as I'm waking up, obviously last night is the most emotive you've ever seen me in the 20 hours we've known each other.
Yeah.
For. And that sort of hasn't faded. You can still see. I slept, but now that I've woken up, I've gone back into Rufus's room. I assume to check that he's there, not there, and I'm back in a sort of. This isn't good. Rufus wouldn't do this.
Not gonna lie, at this point, I'm still out. I'm like curled like a little thing in Rufus's room. Like, I'm on his pillow, just kind of curled.
Yeah.
And I lift head up, like I'm listening, not kind of there.
Yeah.
I'm just more like, what?
I walk into the corner of the room where you're on. I pick you up.
Right.
I'm not like holding you, but I pick you
Yeah.
up so you're standing up, and I'm like, Rufus is missing, and I feel like you don't even care at all.
Wait, he's gone?
Yes, he's
wait,
gone.
How long has it been? Not, I do, right.
How long have you been asleep?
It's not like I have a timer on me, but when did we get home?
A what?
Like,
I don't know. I just remember we came in last night, we read the note, I thought, fine, we'll wait till the morning. He's done this before, but he's never been missing for this long. He's never not come back when he said that he would.
I mean, I know Rufus likes to go out on, like, slight adventures, but yeah, like you said, it's never usually this long, which it's worrying, don't get me
It's
wrong,
worrying. I mean, I don't want to doubt his abilities. I've done so much with this man in my life. I've seen what he's capable of, but it's just something is slightly off about this.
I would like you to both roll history, please.
History.
But can Cat roll with advantage?
What?
Historian is!
I love history.
Oh, 2!
16
So it's a 4.
and plus 1.
And
You
roll
get
again.
advantage.
Roll again.
Advantage
Roll
again.
again.
So
Okay.
17.
20.
A 6.
Okay,
So
so
17.
Yeah,
16, 17.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. So you forget everything.
He just instantly like blacks out. Like,
Why am I here?
However, Robin. Music. We've got the music with me. Okay, Robin. Essentially, you recall hearing Rufus on your previous adventure yesterday talking about a thick smoke that you wanted to explore.
Oh. Okay. Well, I don't remember that.
so, I kind of dwell in like some sort of state for a second. You like kind of notice me kind of just like zoned out for a good second, and I like suddenly come to and I stare straight at you and I'm like, the fog.
What fog?
Roll history. Yeah. Now you've been reminded.
yeah,
I get
I'll give you a
advantage this
chance
time.
of being
I
reminded.
don't get advantage.
Because
You
you
probably
failed
don't even
last
have
time.
like an
12.
advantage.
No.
No, okay.
it's the fog.
The fog on. We went out exploring yesterday morning-ish. You know, just before I met you, right? Just before then.
Yes?
We went out exploring, and I remember him telling me about this fog around the border, somewhere around there. And he said that he wanted to explore it.
Where around the border?
We. I want to
got good
say
history,
left
but
side, but just out far. It's out far. It's on very far edge.
Do you have any idea where it was?
I
Can you
know
remember?
I know about where it is. Not like direct location, but
Could you take us in the general direction of where it is?
yeah. I could 100% take us into the
Right, I feel like there's nothing left to do in the house, so...
Don't look at me.
Off we go.
The house is not an NPC. You don't need to ask me.
How can we leave?
Roleplay the house.
I think we should...
Yeah. Let's go.
Right, so both of us just...
See, you
we
get
get
all
seated
your
and booted, we just chuck it out for the direction which you think this...
Do you not
smoke
want
is
to get
in.
equipment beforehand? As in just put on all your stuff?
Yeah,
or-
Yeah.
No.
So it
Naked.
takes like
Naked.
30 minutes.
You equip yourself with all your weapons.
30 minutes, we get ready, get everything on. We leave for the direction of where you think the smoke is.
Yeah.
You open the door.
Oh, okay.
And at the door, standing there, is Porty Duffet, the owner of the tavern that you were at yesterday.
Oh, I was about to knock. Sorry, guys.
Are you okay?
No.
Oh?
No, certainly not. Certainly not. Do I look okay?
Yeah.
His face is just like filled with stress. He's like dripping.
God.
He's clearly ran here.
Alright, calm down, man. Tell us what it is.
A very urgent problem at the tavern.
What problem?
You'll see when you get there.
Get there. We're about to.
Please. I'll pay you well.
I mean, money.
Do you value money above Rufus?
Right. Rufus could be okay. I'm going to tell you now.
Oh, he could. Well, seriously, could be okay.
Right.
Let's head to the tavern. Eh? Let's have a serious conversation about this, right?
It's on the way. It's on the way through. So can we pop in?
You know Rufus. He's all right. He always does this.
What do you
Oh,
know?
yeah, what do you know about
He's
that?
always at the bloody tavern.
Right.
He tells me of all his adventures. He goes out for weeks.
Let's be civil about this. I will come to the tavern with you because I feel like this is not a one-man job. Otherwise, he wouldn't have come sprinting up to our door like this.
It's honestly urgent.
Right, we'll have this conversation when we're there then. Let's
I
get
think
to the tavern.
I would assume so.
Let's get to the tavern.
Please.
Now.
We'll go towards the tavern. Yeah.
And he begins.
Yeah.
He begins
Rufus busted
speed
down to the
walking.
tavern.
And he's quite a large guy, so he does manage to almost make a path for you behind him. As he kind of barges past people, clearly stressed out.
Yeah.
As he is barging past people, he barges into Asher, knocking him to the side and knocking his cards all over.
Oh, not this freak again.
Gamble!
My project! Long time no see. Oh. Let me say that the joke is on you today, guys. How's it going?
So out of the deck of cards he dropped, he attacked the Joker.
Listen, man, you pulled off some incredible trickery last night, but I'm not in the mood right now. It's been a long night. We've got a busy day ahead of us. If you want to tag along, be my guest.
Oh,
but we are running
where
off to
are
the
we
tavern,
going?
and if you want to come,
Oh,
follow behind and
believe me.
shut your little yapper because I'm not dealing with this right now.
Leave me, my next protege. I am on the way.
Guys, it's urgent! Come on!
Okay, we're on the way.
I'm sprinting. I've put the jets on.
Give me an athletics for all three of you.
Okay, alright.
How athletic is this cat?
in this tavern?
Right.
Not 20, baby.
The first nat 20 of the campaign.
Right, George, how many should you fucking go? Glide in just like
The cat's still tired. I rolled a 4.
What's your modifier on it then?
0.
I get 14 as well.
14. Okay.
You're the least
Well,
athletic.
that's athletics.
I'm pumping the arms, but the arms aren't going that fast.
George, you feel very pumped.
I'm just ignoring everyone.
You feel great.
Rufus is in mind.
Because of Rufus, just like whirring for your head, you've known him for so long, you're really passionate about working here. You just want to get this job done.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you advantage on your next check, no matter what it is.
Oh, okay.
As for you, a little bit slower.
You get
I'm
disadvantage
little,
on your next check.
I'm a small guy.
You're trying to keep up. Usually you'll get carried by Azuri, but in this case,
I'm long gone.
not gone.
out.
So you do get left behind a little bit, but you make a decent pace.
I'm on the middle of the pack here.
You catch up to Porty pretty quickly, and you arrive at the tavern.
Morty, I'm sorry about the table, by the way. We just had to.
The table?
I did pay it. Off. I did pay it off yesterday, but
Oh, of course, you were just throwing cards at it. No,
it happened.
it's fine.
This feels like a conversation for another time. Can we-
Sorry. Why are you distracting me, Asher? This is urgent.
I'm not distracting you. I'm emboldening you with thoughts.
All right. Well, thoughts can wait.
Porty, what's the issue, Porty?
Please just follow me. And he. What are you doing up so late? Come on. Hurry up.
We cats are
And
fast over short
he
distances.
marches over towards the door that's like at the back. He pulls it open, wanders up the stairs, and heads towards one of the apartment rooms.
Yeah.
All right, here's your problem. Dunk, dunk, dunk. He won't bloody leave.
That's our problem.
I bloody gave him the room, and I said you can have it until the morning as long as you get out, and he's not out.
By the stars in the night sky, if you brought me here because this man was asleep, I'm going to blow my lid.
I can't get him out on my own, can I?
Oh, open the bloody door. Let's get on him.
Opens the door up, swings it open, and Manak is
Sprawled.
knocked out.
Is everyone here now?
Starfish.
1, 2, 3, 4. 3.5.
And Porty, yeah.
And can you make me a perception?
on.
I am in the room. I am in the room next to him.
As you walk into the room, Manak
10.
is starfish, butt naked.
At 12.
You faintly hear shouting outside.
Jesus.
You're kind of still tired.
You can't hear the shouting
Over the snoring.
Yeah.
A bit of a mixture, yeah.
Do we know that he was asleep in that room?
Yeah.
What, Manak?
Yeah, we were told that he was...
No.
Not sure.
No,
You knew he was staying at the
I'm
tavern.
gonna do the whole thing of like when you think there's an argument going on, so you like peek
Yeah.
your head out the door to
I'm
see
saying
what.
like in my emotional state, I want to walk to the door that the kobold is sleeping in, and just sort of like start banging on it and be like, well, seeing as we're getting the whole gang back together, why not get everyone on this?
You make me a wisdom save.
Okay, wisdom
I
save.
do-
And
I do-
intimidation from you.
I do
With
also-
intent to intimidate or...
Do I get advantage on this because you said my next roll was
Ah.
with intent to intimidate?
I do want to say during this, I am kind of like my ears are kind
11.
of perked down because it's too loud
11.
because sensitive hearing in that.
They're not usually loud, but you almost expected it.
You hear like yes, and you hear like
You hear like 15 steps.
It's a pattern.
the kobold is smaller than you last saw him.
He shrunk a foot.
On second thought, you might not be as useful as I.
What do you want? That guy snoring? Like,
Well, I thought you two were friends for some reason because you both decided to stay here overnight. And seeing as the four of us are about to lift him up, might as well get a fifth person in, eh? More the merrier, eh?
Yeah, well, can we please hurry up? He bloody ran out of money ages ago.
And look who's getting mouthy now, eh? Right.
Why do you think I'm getting mouthy? I gave him the bloody room here.
Let's just get in there and pick up the big oaf, okay? Fucking, you grab his legs, you grab his head. We'll grab his body, you grab his arms.
my hands are stuck! My hands!
You kind of walk over towards Manak. Porty comes behind the bed, grabs under his armpits, lifts him up. A couple of you grab the arms. Grab the legs.
I grab a finger.
While I'm holding his legs. It's like...
You can just
One
hear
hand.
the noise.
Can everyone roll me a strength, please?
Okay.
You're so done for.
Alright. Let me check.
I'm going to
Surely
use
you get
a lucky
minuses in your
because we are
strength,
currently
right?
on a 2, so that needs to go up. That's 20. That's 16, that's better. We left the 2.
It can't be worse than him, surely.
Alright, I rolled a 13.
We're feeling
I rolled
feeling pretty
I
royal
rolled
today.
a
10.
I rolled a 13, which
I'm
is a
lifting
9.
more than you are.
Which is a 9.
He drops through the floor.
My 22 is looking pretty good right now.
I'm on 16.
All we had to do was match 22 and with like 5 people we missed it somehow.
Well, this guy gets -4 in his strength. So
Wait,
it
what
doesn't-
was your strength?
But fucking 4. My strength is 4. So this, I just imagine I've got like a finger. I'm like,
So you do manage to lift up Manak. Never mind Manak's weight, but you are all absolutely knackered. And deciding not to take him downstairs, you just drop him on the floor and he lands. Oh, fuck! I'm going to roll some damage for that shit.
wake
He
up,
got
wake up.
splinters in his
2
back.
damage.
2. Wake up.
Morning, my little protege.
Hello, Manak.
So Porty's going to pick up a big wooden stick and just smack it around the head. Do you want to try and block it, retaliate, do whatever?
Retaliate.
Don't kill the bad people.
That's quite the wake-up call, I like that. I'll using it on my other projects.
Okay,
He woke up and he's just starting to get beat.
perhaps perhaps a sleight of hand to try and stop it.
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't actually think that's too bad.
Yeah, it's a dex and you're a monk, so
Ooh, not bad. Roll.
9.
9.
plus.
Incapable of blocking it, and it does come in and collide with you.
Because I'm still tired.
And you take an extra 1 damage.
3 damage.
You got.
Right! What are you doing? I gave you this room for free and you're sitting here on your arse!
Well, if it's for free, you didn't tell me when to leave, in my defense.
Well, I mean, you would have assumed that it was only for the night, and it's 6 a.m., right? That's midday.
I'm going back to bed.
It's quite late, man.
I've never
I've
stayed
been
out
gambling
later
like
than
an
that
hour.
before. So technically, it's still the night. Can you
Look.
see the sun outside?
Get downstairs now. We need to talk payment for the extra time you've had here.
Get my clothes on 'cause I'm still naked.
You whacked me on the head, boy. You're like bollocks
As I
naked.
stand
like-
up, he just gets a.
It's my whole hand.
And all 5 of you make your way downstairs into the
I barely
main
got any
little,
sleep last night, fucking because of you.
little tavern room.
Well, that sounds like your problem.
And you'll sit around the table, and he's like, right, payment for you guys as well. Obviously not you, because you just kind of tagged along, and you just live here. So honestly, payment for you two.
For what?
Well, I said I'd pay you.
Oh, I thought you were asking.
I mean, I don't have to.
I thought you were asking us to pay you.
Now you're charging me?
Oh.
Well, you're welcome for the service. That's what
Of
we're here
course,
for.
yes. Speaking of payment, what is it you're interested in?
Well, whatever it is, can we?
Should we speed up a bit? We have got something
Sort this
going
out,
on. Yeah.
We could just skip the payment part, and you can kind of.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, now that you've dragged us here, we have to take some.
Well,
What
would
are you offering? What's on the table?
See, small gold problem here
Good lord.
I got-
at Black Dog.
I'll help. The next concert you do, he's first on the list.
Well, you see,
Let me absolutely not.
He's the best
Let me negotiate a bit here for something that could actually be useful to us.
Yeah.
Aw.
The cat is the headline act next show. Yes?
Yeah.
That stays, that's fine.
sure.
On top of that, what I want, if you have any information on perhaps any plumes of smoke that were seen last night, the direction we could head into, find said plumes of smoke.
Bloody plume of smoke in Neron. Bro, you having a joke? There's bloody plumes of smoke
Well, the
all
plumes
over
of smoke
the
weren't coming from there, and the plumes of smoke were coming from...
Look, listen, right. Manak, you bloody owe me a hell of a lot. Right?
What's he got to do with our deal?
Hang on, I'll get to that.
I don't want third-party cat.
Buddy,
Excuse me, sir. We're having a conversation here.
it's a very important conversation between two men, right? Let the men talk.
So much for conversations, a man was 3
I've got nothing to give you but him.
Right, discuss.
That's all I'm saying. Right? He owes me.
Bye.
Guys, whatever he offers you, we double or nothing on it on a game of cards, right?
I'm offering you Manak.
We need to go,
To help
man.
I do not have the time for a game of cards. Now, I'm going to be polite
I can
for a
beat
second
you
here.
pretty quickly.
If you want to take off a bit of gold from him, deliver that gold to me. Be my guest.
Well, ask him, not
Can it
me.
please happen in the next 5 minutes?
Manak,
I was
on
checking
you,
the
mate.
shadow of the sun.
Gold.
Yeah.
How much?
I'm like,
What do you mean, how much?
Just give me a wallet or something.
no, whoa.
Look, Manak.
No.
I don't want to cause.
Like it if I ask what's in your pants.
Man,
It's not a very gentlemanly thing to do now, is it?
Sorry, sir.
Right, well, exactly.
Well, look, it's not a very gentlemanly thing for someone to offer you a room and you to stay in it until. He checks his wrist again, having known there's not a watch on there.
He starts drawing going on.
Isn't that what Hung Diddle Joe did?
Yes. Look, you stayed in here till quite late.
It's all the rage today.
But it's still dark out.
He peers just out of like a gap in. It's always dark.
It's always dark here in Neron.
Exactly. So if you think about it, it's still the night.
Look, right, you did well in your fight yesterday, but really,
Thank you very much.
I'm not trying to compliment you here. Really, I do think you should leave.
Okay. Hear me out. I take a pint with me.
We were out of beer. You bloody downed us yesterday.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm gonna go
KFC ran out of chicken.
I need the rest of my money to pay for the bloody stock. That's why I can't play these lot.
I hate to make myself the centre of attention here. Yet again, can we run back to the old need to be in a hurry thing?
Why are you in a hurry?
It's still dark out. Why
Do you want to tell them?
Yeah, right. So we're off very soon. One of our great acquaintances, his more than mine. I mean, I met this guy a few weeks ago, but he's gone. Zip, nada, he's gone. Right, we're trying to find him.
Okay.
And we're about. Yeah, we need to go. We need to go quick because, funnily enough, we don't know where he is.
Is that a cat talking?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And my feline friend to my right here seems to know at least slightly where we're going. So before Porty walked up to our front door, dragged us out here to wake up you. We had a nice little plan set up to go and help our friend.
You should feel honoured that I came back and asked you rather than any other old son.
Zip it.
Honoured, he says.
I'm sure.
Without losing my temper, Manak, if you could please kindly donate a bit of your money to our good friend over here, so that money can be donated to me, so that we can be on our merry way off to find our friend.
Or you should give me the money. I can gamble it right now and make you back double. Like, give me 10, I'll give you back 50 right here.
That's just made me a lot of money in this tavern from people coming in, you know.
You know what, we can sort this out later. You guys deal with the money.
If I give you some money, am I not banned from this place?
Depends how much money we're talking.
But you guys need to find a guy.
Look at my pocket on the
No,
side.
this comes from a place of trust in my
What?
next project.
Another one.
I
And
know a lot
another
of
one.
people.
You keep that to yourself, good shot.
How much is that, sorry?
3 gold.
3 gold.
Which
I can
might
double that
actually
right
have some fees.
Put a bit more on the table.
I don't have any more.
You'll see you're like.
You're saying you're out of gold, Manak?
Yeah, pretty much. As I said, the room was meant to be free, and now you're...
So,
That's
Two.
what-
can I cast my mind back? So I have actually been to the Flying Championship before. Do you know how much the winner makes?
No.
By any chance? 200 gold pieces. So unless you spent that yesterday, which you certainly didn't, because you got all your beer for free, then I should think you put at least 150 gold pieces on.
Oh!
Can you even count that high?
No. He's got about two more gold. Put it down. There you are, 150.
That's too many. Take one off.
Oh, okay. Alright. Thank you very much, sir.
Yep.
So there's that.
4 gold, eh?
5.
Sod off, mate. Sod off. Never come back.
Okay, right. The shit all down the room was better anyway.
Okay,
But
you make your way outside.
I do know a lot of people. I may be able to.
Do you know Rufus? Have you heard the name Rufus?
Would I have heard
He's
of
very common around here.
Would I
Old
have
man about
been in this pub
yay high.
like
Roll.
less roll?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, would I have ever heard
Well,
of
history.
Would I have ever heard of this Rufus fella?
Roll. History.
This age
Fuck, bro!
17.
I just woke up.
Seriously, how do you
He
know
knows
Luther but not Rufus?
I don't know.
18 total.
So due to your socialisation at the tavern, typically you would know most people that go there. Rufus does tend to come to this tavern quite a lot.
Yeah.
So you know the fact he's an adventurer. You know the fact he likes to go out for long periods of time. You've never really had a conversation with him enough to know that much about him. What did you roll,
never
Owen?
mind.
I rolled a 3, but it's a 10.
Okay, you know similar things to
As
to
you
what
do. So,
you know a lot of the knowledge that Alex just had. You obviously know as well.
Yeah,
I'm aware of him. He frequents here. He's an adventurer.
I'm going to spell out some keywords then, eh? Rufus.
Yep.
Smoke.
Gone.
Plume.
Have I heard of smoke in the recent
Smoke.
What is smoke?
You don't usually leave Neron a lot. so
Was the
you-
smoke,
Yeah.
for context, the smoke was coming from Truma?
It's like a wall of smoke, right?
It was like a thick smoke coming from quite a long distance away,
Well, I mean,
maybe
that's-
300 odd
that's-
meters,
that
But
sounds
in
like a
Neron?
fire.
outside of Neron, so
So-
in the Underdark.
Oh, so
Ooh.
bad place, not good place.
Yeah.
Well,
If you
bad place,
Essentially.
I guess maybe.
So
Worse
you
place.
wouldn't have left Neron a lot, so you wouldn't have know of the situation.
Well,
Only
if-
you two might have seen this before, and obviously you have.
I mean, if you mention smoke, I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire. So,
You know that walking and talking thing you were mentioning? Should we
should we
put that into
start with-
practice?
I can help.
Oh,
I
God.
I'm
Okay.
from the Underdark, and I know the place of the.
I'm not going to stop you from coming with me.
If
I'm
you
not going
do,
to say
yeah.
that I trust you.
Okay.
in any way.
Can we please take this conversation outside my
Okay,
tavern?
so count on
Please.
his back. On mine, we get going.
What's happening with Manak?
No, I
Like this time.
If you guys walk outside,
He just starts following you.
Manak is pissing up the side of the building.
Mana.
Oh, that's bad.
I drank way too much last night.
Mana. Give me some time. Just gonna.
My next project. Would you like a little fight? I think it's time to brawl again.
Right?
A fight, you say?
I believe we're adventuring to the outskirts,
Oh,
and there's a. Oh no, police. on
which
the outskirts.
outskirts are we on about?
The one outside of the skirt.
That sounds really bad.
I have got 8 intelligence. I am not actually that brave.
What outside?
Two idiots.
It's gonna be smart.
We've got like the two kind of intelligent people, the two stupid people, and then a cat and a guy.
A guy that's
Shall we get
rather
moving?
pissed off.
Shall we get moving, gentlemen? Because he is about to blow multiple blue.
He's going
blood
red,
vessels.
and in places I didn't suspect.
Before you
Yeah,
get
for
moving,
context, while this is happening, like the red is like becoming a lot more prominent on my fucking. It's like,
it's like a kettle.
like it's physically like covering more of my face.
getting
I'm
Looney
like,
Tunes.
He's like
Corinna,
this
we'll
one.
go back to Corinna.
Hello.
Who's on your way to the tavern.
Yes. So on like the entire way to the tavern, she's just on the entire way to the tavern. She's been like not quite herself because there's this abyssal voice in her head that's like just talking to her this entire time, and she's just trying to ignore it. And as she gets to the tavern, I imagine I see all of these guys stood outside.
One of which is pissing.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh god.
The shuffling has begun.
And then I see. What colour's your character again?
That's racist.
Whoa!
No. It's literally just so I can.
He's got a hood up, but you can see like a red on the top,
Okay.
like a red.
So
stripe
I
and everything,
I see this like 2 feet tall
Yep.
guy, not guy, you're
Kobold.
a kobold, but with his hood up, and I'm like, I swear that's the guy that took the book. Oh no, I'm gonna walk up to these guys and just be like, is something up? What's going on?
This guy.
This is me laughing. This isn't Karina laughing. She wouldn't find it funny. But I'll be
Bro's getting
honest.
nostalgia back to when he was a trooper.
I'll be honest. I don't usually see this many people outside the tavern this early, so I'm just kind of assuming something's up.
He's got kicked out.
The tavern's closed, so no one's allowed in.
Yes.
So I've kicked them all out.
Don't worry, I wasn't planning on coming in.
Oh,
Great
morning
stuff
session.
yesterday, by the way.
Great stuff.
Yeah, I was only that
We need
briefly,
to
but I
get
had a good
going.
time. So
Didn't really
Keep
look
up the
like
good
it.
work.
You were just holding your weapon out at people. So
no,
really,
that's just kind of how I roll. So don't worry
made
about it.
people feel a little bit uncomfortable. That's all.
Resting
I'll do better next time for you.
I should hope so. If there is a next time, you're banned.
Feels like
And you
everyone wants to
close
have a
the door.
dialogue with the bartender, eh?
Good thing. Oh,
Don't
God,
worry,
that's
I'm
gonna
being
be-
bad. It happens to the best of us.
That's going to be difficult to explain to him. Well, so what are you guys?
Are you tagging along too then?
What on earth have you just suggested?
Sorry, is that a cat talking to me?
I'm not the only one who finds your
Let's
way.
rewind a
It's
bit.
fucking cat.
First of all, don't know who you are, right? Second,
Yeah.
no,
Right.
she's not coming with us.
If they want to sit here and chat longer, we might as well chat while walking.
If you have something very interesting that you want to discuss, please do it with the relevant parties. Me and my good friend here have business to attend to. Anyone who wants to follow us is happy
First of
to do
all-
so.
To introduce myself, my name.
chance now.
Wait, can you pull up a table for us? Yeah. Maybe a few pints while we're at
To
it.
start, the name's Karina. I'm surprised you haven't really seen me around here. I think the hair's quite noticeable, but I used to do. I mean, I don't know if you guys were around a few years ago, but I used to do magic on the side of the street with my mage hand kind of pops up with
I can't bet on
this little thing. No? Never mind. Okay, basically, I'm in search of someone.
Okay.
Funnily enough,
Interesting. Where are you guys off to?
So pretty
Fun,
much,
apparently. Isn't that some fun?
don't listen to him. So there's this smoke wall
Okay.
that I've heard. What our guy?
I should explain this better.
It's just a plume
like
of smoke, a big
plume
lot
of
of
smoke.
smoke.
Do you want me?
It's like a
Do you want me
wall.
to roll to see if I know what the smoke is?
You won't.
everyone's doing a
Okay,
smoke
never mind.
check.
I don't know.
Smoke
Wait, I
check.
was going to say, the roundabout smoke, is that the smoke towards the Underdark, like either into
Yes.
So, but essentially, when you run your adventure right at the start of this campaign,
Many moons.
you saw a big smoke pillar, and Rufus was like, "Oh, that looks interesting. I'll check that out at some point." And then we're like, "We should probably head back though because it's getting late." And then obviously met up with Azuri.
Okay, seems interesting. I'm not going to call it tagging along, but I will go the same direction that you guys are going. But before I'm seeing how you're reacting to this, give me a second. I think I might be of some good benefit to you guys.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
I
Okay.
think my next project needs to look
No.
And you're obviously trying to persuade a
Is
jury.
she rolling against anything or just?
Wait, this is
Yeah, you roll against that for.
wisdom, maybe? Some description?
Yeah, wisdom.
Plus
Say.
five.
Wisdom, no, wisdom normal. Just wisdom.
15.
Fuck. I also rolled a 15.
What's your modifiers?
I rolled a
With
10 plus 5,
Yeah,
which is
with
15.
Plus 3.
Yeah.
So
12 plus 3.
You get the plus 5, so you win.
You won.
you feel
Seems I'm convinced.
Well,
See my fucking
Uh,
Guess I'm on my way.
Listen,
Well, I'll be damned. Come on then.
listen.
yeah, Porty, you want to come along?
I can't talk about what or who it is I'm looking for, but I need to come with you guys.
Stood behind my calf at this point.
I need to. And I didn't think it would be with a talking cat, but here we are. Thanks.
Whoa. He's my favourite artist on SoundCloud. Thank you very much.
I saw you in the tavern, didn't I? Wait,
No, Jay, he's not there.
I saw you in the tavern.
Most people do. It's where
And I remember you being incredibly unhelpful because I asked you about that book.
Oh, that is such a me thing to be.
I asked you about that book and... Never mind. Okay.
I'm gonna cut to the kobold. What are you doing right now?
Reading a book.
Are you hiding?
No.
I think he's hiding behind.
I'm behind his calf, like, ooh, new book. I'm writing stuff down.
Do you feel uncomfortable around Corinna?
You should. I have +7 to intimidation.
Does Corinna know how small he is? Like,
I
you
know she
actually
wouldn't,
see
because
him?
I would never.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would never know.
I might not know. So maybe I don't realise that it's him. But it's like I see a group of people.
I'm
there's
just,
just
I'm
a
just like,
small
I'm
thing.
basically
Is
like, my bad.
he wearing the same clothes as yesterday?
I would think if you were in a group with 5 people in it and you saw one of which was a small person that you kind of talked to yesterday, you would probably pay attention to all 5 people in the group. So you
Okay.
would know he's there.
Okay.
But if you kind of want to make it so you don't really want to be talked to or want to be...
Oh no, I'm just like, I got like a book out and I'm like just going through it and like close it, put it in like a. You don't really see it, but he just does that and lets go, and it just.
So you're not bothered by Corinna's presence?
Yeah, I'm there.
He's just
I'm there.
antisocial in general.
Damn it. The +7 isn't enough.
So I have a question. So they're on about this plume of smoke. Is that like towards like deeper into the Underdark, or just? Sort
It was
of-
pretty deep in the Underdark.
Okay. Would Manak know what it is? Because he's been to and from the Underdark before, or is that
You've
like
been around,
preview?
but I just don't think you're smart enough to really...
remember.
to really
My question more so: would Manak have journeyed in that direction, or is that just beyond his purview of where he actually would have been asked to go?
Can't remember.
In terms of your journeys, they're a little bit less organised
Yeah.
than something an explorer would do.
Yeah.
So you might have not gone particularly far.
From my knowledge, would I kind of understand some stuff about the Underdark?
You've read about the Underdark,
Yeah.
not really gone out much
Yeah.
into it.
You joined
It is
the
under.
Would I have read something like books about it? Or like,
That's on you.
On the outside, it's good.
If you think you would have...
I think my character would have. I don't think there'd be many books in the city, so any book my character would find he would just read it.
So as for a lot of you, this is your first time in the Underdark. You?
I don't think I've been.
I've never been in the Underdark.
Okay.
No, I guess
I came from the Underdark.
Oh, you've been in the Underdark.
Would Luther have spoken to me about the Underdark?
Luther doesn't tell you very much.
There's no gambling.
Of course he fucking doesn't.
They can't-
Okay, so I'm assuming that I don't really know anything about this place. Cool.
No.
So then,
Luther hasn't been
management
himself.
project.
Okay. Has he not? That's surprising.
From what he's told you.
Oh, yeah, well, he doesn't tell me anything, does
Now,
he?
You need to save your friend.
now that we've all made our lovely little introductions, Rufus is
You're
probably
my
dead
best.
by now. Shall we
Sorry,
head off?
who?
Please.
We'll talk.
We'll talk on
to
the
you
way. We'll walk and
Yeah,
talk. We'll walk and talk.
Walk and talk, please. So,
I walk and shuffle.
Yeah, you take.
you want me to take the lead?
Yes, please.
Right, okay. So,
I like to. I mentioned this like before, but I imagine that Karina's kind of like, I'd say maybe like a few feet behind them, so she doesn't look like she's a part of the clump or the group, but she's just walking a little bit behind them, so that she looks
Mean
more
girl.
separate.
Yep.
She's not part of the main clique, guys.
I'm on his shoulders.
Right.
I walk in.
What?
You are like
Shoulders?
humanoid, right?
Well,
you're
I'm
not
like-
literally a cat.
No,
I'm
I'm
cat
like,
man.
I'm like humanoid. Yeah, I have like.
I'm chucking like
Yeah,
that.
like it's.
Like you can walk on 2 feet. Right?
Yeah. I walk on 2 feet. But so I'm gonna kind of lead everyone in the direction that I, like, kind of remember, and if they follow, they follow. Like, I'm not really bothered about if they're following. It's more mainly just me and Mr. Tattoo.
I'll get
What's
you
his
once
name?
we
What's the
exit Neron.
Calls me Cat, so it's only right.
So you're still at the tavern right now in the town square. Still a lot of stuff going on. Still a lot of bustling crowds, all wandering around. It's always as dingy as usual. We described before for the audience at home, like Nottingham.
Yeah.
And if you're not from Nottingham, well,
Unlucky.
unlucky. Don't come here.
Insert any British town.
Yeah. And if you're not from Britain, well, some American.
Insert
town.
any town at night.
Yep.
Yeah, so essentially really dingy, really rough. A lot of people sort of battling it out with each other in the middle of the street, doing dirty deals. So yeah, it's all a bit suspicious. Even at this kind of hour, even at an early hour. But as you're making your way through the town, Robin kind of guides you towards where he knows the main exit of Neron is, which is pretty exclusive because exiting Neron is kind of a difficult thing to do, due to the fact that it is essentially a prison. Continuing on, you do make it towards the town guard. It's not the same guard as you remember from yesterday. It is a different guard on shift today. With a spear, because they always have to have a spear.
Right.
Every guard has a spin.
So do we walk up in like single file line type thing? Like,
You tell me.
Okay, so we walk up essentially in a single file line as well. It's more like
I'm
me side to
still
side
like
with him.
behind you guys.
Yeah, you're just
I
like
have
kind
this
of watching
child
from
on my
afar.
shoulders, I'm
Yeah.
walking around.
You alright, mate? It's not the same. It's not the same person.
Look,
Oh, that's good to hear.
if you came here to ask me how I am, then I'm great, but that's really not what my job is. I'm not here just to tell you how I am. Look, I want to be a nice guy. I really am, but I've got a job to do, so...
Yeah, I get you. By any chance, get an slot, get out there.
Right, well, how many of you have passes first? That's the first
I
thing.
know I do. Does anyone else pass?
You do.
Yeah.
It is a pass.
No one else does.
Brandon.
Oh, great. Can I be like, oh yeah, so we've got our pass. They're all in their bags. Can we just kind of like scuttle through?
I can see them, sure. If they could get around their bags, that'd be great.
Oh,
So I turn
So
back.
I clearly
Hang on.
don't.
He's got a noggin on him. Yeah, he just clearly doesn't.
I'm not even going to make you roll persuasion for that, it's just like,
Yeah.
that's his job.
I don't have a back.
I do turn around and reach back for a minute and pull out a briefcase, not this like this actually. So, when you say you need a pass, you mean something like this.
Oh my god!
Whoa, what do we
You
have
have
here?
to imagine for the case of this that the chips here are the gold coins that I have. So,
Lot of money.
Like this,
I didn't even know about this, but
guys,
There's only that
guys.
trickle
You
down.
can see as he's kind of staring at the
What?
briefcase, thinking about what to do right now.
What happened with the money, by the way?
What?
so
I've got a job to do.
I give
Oh,
fuck God fucked off.
And my job is to stand here and not let people through who don't have passes, so I'm not going to be bribed by your gold.
Can I try and charm him? If I charm him, will he let us through? Okay.
Depends.
And okay. Can I want to cast charm person on this guy.
Is that a verbal spell?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I will let you do what you want.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna cast charm person on this guy. I don't know.
So he makes.
Do I need to roll anything
so
for this?
he makes
No,
his wisdom save.
Yeah, he
Yes,
needs to make a
makes
wisdom save.
Versus your spell save DC.
DC
Fail.
15.
Fail.
oh,
No, it's in.
No, he
I
failed.
failed.
He failed.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
you failed.
Okay, so I cast charm person on this guy, and I'm just like, listen.
Arcana. Sorry, you just wouldn't know.
so what is it? Is it a?
Oh no.
And I'm just kind of like, listen, we're in a bit of a rush. There's apparently someone we need to go and save. Please let us through. And I imagine that if he's looking at me as well, my eyes will do the thing where they kind of turn black a little bit when people look at me.
Sure.
25.
So yeah.
14.
Jesus.
12. I'm
Okay.
very charming, but charming.
So you know it's a charm person
Been a
spell.
bad day for all.
Interesting.
Not many spellcasters around here. So.
Yeah. Interesting person.
And yes, the charm is successful. Yes. I mean, if you've got a job to do, then I don't see how it'd be any harm. Please, come on.
Thank you, thank
Oh,
you.
thank,
Thank you. I
Lovely man.
appreciate it.
Just make sure to say the same thing to Gareth. He should be able to get you through the next gateway.
For fuck's sake.
Okay.
And he
okay.
pulls his pipe
What's
to the
your
side.
name?
Steve.
Steve.
We have very typical British names around on the guard force. And he brings you on.
Typical
first.
Britain.
Would you like a
Underdark.
Pepsi? And I will make this offer to the table. Does anybody need a Pepsi?
Yeah, is it drinks break time?
Is it a drink break?
Considering I can pass these up while we're...
I'm good for now, thank
I'll
you.
have a
I'm chilling right now.
Steve will enjoy a Pepsi.
Send this down to boss man.
Yeah.
Pepsi time.
Thank you very much.
See, okay, and
Sponsored by
now-
Pepsi. No,
God,
we're
I'm
not.
gonna have to do that.
God, I
We wish.
God, I wish.
If that
Right.
charm didn't work, I was going to cast. Look over there.
Everyone go back to
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Just put my hand
this
on
your
his shoulder
card?
and be like, you don't need to see that
I'll back
bastard.
you up when you might should do. Oh, we do have a
Just like lightly
Pull out.
tense. His armor starts to crack.
Ooh, blue lights.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lights change.
Ooh.
Ooh. Shout out production team.
You're in
They're doing
prison.
You are now essentially outside of Neron.
Cool.
However, it's still heavily protected out here, with a lot more guards than previous.
Gather as well.
You don't know if you're going to get checked. Depends how suspicious you look.
I'm on his shoulders. I'm on his shoulders.
Let's go, Dad.
I'll give you a moment to discuss a plan.
Well, I have minor illusion. I can create fake passes if we ever need them. So we can. I can do that as
Also,
well.
worst
Can I
case, I can charm, I can also fear. I also have a thing where if people look at me in my eyes, then let me read what it says actually.
I will
Give me a
consider-
second.
I don't want to get. I do want to be able to walk back in this city. So let's not charm everybody.
Where is it?
How many times can you charm?
Can I give
That's
a
a great
suggestion?
question.
When you talk about spells you have, don't say what the spell is. Instead, describe what the spell does.
Got you,
Because
yeah,
it
yeah.
makes a character roleplay situation.
Got you,
much
got you,
cleaner.
got you, got you, got you. Cool.
Where
Punch
is the
him in the
thing?
face
Work,
really
work.
hard.
So, like, say you're doing a charm person spell, say, I can charm people.
Yeah, okay, okay, yeah, yeah.
Rather than
me
saying,
and
I
Kat-
do charm person.
I've
Seeing
got
as the two of
this-
us have passes,
I can.
we can at least brandish them to some degree.
And I
like,
can look-
and we can copy them.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll have a look at the pass. I'll have like a detailed look.
So the
and I
passes
will-
have information on them of why people would need to leave Neron, what their purpose is. You'll both say the same thing, which is adventuring, essentially.
Okay. I will
Or
put.
exploration
I
passes.
will use the exact same passes. I will copy. If there's
Just
a
a
signature,
different
I will.
name and photo
Different name and
signature.
different name and
There's
stuff
no
like
picture.
that. Yeah, like.
Okay,
It's just a name.
just name.
Yeah,
and
just
signature.
names. Yeah.
Cool.
I mean,
Man,
Because
Pictures aren't really a thing, unless it be a
Oh,
drawing.
yeah.
His will have like a drawing. Like. Yeah.
Is that our plan then? Just try and
Bluff out.
use
with
the
it.
fake passes.
Yeah, fake passes.
You can forge passes.
Worst comes to worst. I can
It's a
put people to
minute.
sleep.
It's a minute. It's
minor illusion.
yeah. So the illusion will last a minute. So I
Can
will
you cast
use
it
it. I will
on-
use it when we get stopped, so we can like.
I would consider with illusions that they do tend to, like if you touch an illusion. you
That's
get
why I
your
just
hand
keep ringing.
So he's basically just hoping to go, oh yeah, here's our pass. It's
Yeah,
gone.
and the guy just like
Or
print it
like
back.
show it like this and then just like
Yeah, yeah. Like, here you go. Yeah.
It's like
So,
the, you know, the
Really
doc-
depends, but it's a risk.
Yeah, it's a risk. But everything's
It's
a
like,
risk
you
in
know,
this
the
game.
doctor
We have
who
we have
paid-
Do we have a backup plan?
Yeah,
Yes,
back up
me.
For a backup plan is
Murder.
I pull out some, not paper, some parchment that I have, and I go, can I see one of your passes for a second?
Ooh,
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
I'll have a look. I'll pull out my quill and ink.
Forgery.
I will write that Asher Hanley, merchant, selling of
Cards.
drugs.
Merchandise.
Merchandise.
selling of gaming related merchandise.
Let's keep discussing character. I like it.
I sell razor equipment. No. So I do have quite a lot of decks of cards on me. You may have seen in the briefcase that I am always prepared for a variety of games. They call me a games master, if you will, in some places, but not here. So for me, I'm happy to use that as my purpose and work through that.
Well, we have a lot of stuff we can do. Also, if it just comes with mana,
Worst comes to worst, I do not believe this is a bad group of fighters. You know, I have my 2 fantastic projects ready to
I'd
go.
rather not kill Gareth.
No, I don't. I'm not saying to kill
He
them,
might
but
see
I'm
that.
just
He might.
saying.
He has a
If he
family.
asks for it, he asks for it.
No.
Right, let's do the.
So we'll try forging through it first, and I will claim that you guys are my assistants in sale. You know,
You can just
if-
call
you know,
Could
if-
kill him
you
with your
know, if
bodyguard.
you're not gonna be
Bodyguard.
able to-
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, but I don't think Mana could be like, well,
Sure.
be a bodyguard, so I'll just...
You know what? Just for now. Sure.
and
Talk me
that-
through what your plan is.
And
If
that's
it gets
a
us
third
through.
project acquired.
Don't.
A full run through of what the full plan is with contingency.
So we're going to have those 2 brandish their passes originally as just like we're both adventurous explorers, so we can come and go as they need to. If that fails to work and they want the rest of us, I'll produce the fake merchant pass that I have. That will go that I'm a merchant that sells goods, so I need to be coming in and out. And then these are my assistants and my bodyguard in case there's any trouble.
If he asks again, then
Yeah.
we will
You can
produce.
try and
We
fake.
have the fake passes.
And worst case, I can try and charm them again,
yeah,
or I can scare them.
I will consider 2 things. How long does your ability to charm last for? Since it's
1
not-
hour.
Since it's not an innate charm.
1 hour.
So Steve is still charmed.
So, sounds like
Can
a
we
good
like
plan.
get him along and bring him along and just
Worst
say,
comes-
can you tell
yeah,
this guy?
worst comes to
Is
worst.
it concentration?
Yeah, actually, kind of real. Worst comes to worst.
Oh, true.
Because if you cancel another person, you'll
Yeah.
know that he got
Yeah,
charmed.
that's true.
The other thing to think about is if we all else fails, we go, well, Steve let us through, and if Steve let us through, then surely Gareth can do the same.
Sounds like you got a good plan.
Yeah.
So you exit from round the corner of the gate you're almost hiding behind. Not hiding, essentially. You don't want to look too suspicious. But you head round the corner and head into what is like a big quarter. It's a round path. In the centre is a centrepiece that stands a statue of Lord Star Khan. Can we all have a history check on that statue, please? People that have lived in Neron a
There's
while,
natural 20.
like a very long time,
Oh, bro's got history.
roll with
How
advantage.
long is a very long time? I mean, I don't.
Since Neron was created.
A 6.
I know this man.
Oh fuck, that's
A
not
6.
wrong.
I've lived here
What's my
forever,
history?
but yikes.
Everyone hold up. The intelligent man is rolling.
15 total.
How long have I lived you? Do I get advantage on
15.
I will give you advantage.
15 minus 2, 13.
You get advantage.
Oh,
19.
advantage.
I don't. I've only
call me a
lived here for
thinker.
like 3 years, so
Can't even see.
I got a 15 this.
That's 20.
Do you, oh, okay, you don't need it.
19.
What
But
did you
20,
get?
21 total.
Well, I rolled a 2,
They call
so-
me the history man.
How long have you lived in Neron?
like a couple months.
Okay, no then.
Yeah. So that's a 9.
So what did you get?
15.
Yeah, 9.
15, 9,
13 total.
13,
Nat 20 for 21 total.
21,
6.
6.
19.
But I have
19.
lived in Neron my whole life, so
Yeah, but you
Unlucky.
Yeah,
still messed up
unlucky.
the roll, so.
You remember what the smoke was?
yeah.
Wait, your whole life?
Yeah.
How long is that?
It's about
2 years.
like. I mean, with.
Because I'm talking like
It's 18.
20 plus years in Neron.
Oh, okay, no. Not that old, yeah.
So if you got 15 plus, you and you, you know that's Lord Star Khan.
Ah,
Love that.
That's about it.
That's a guy,
I
that is.
imagine that I'd probably know that from either like something I've read or like Luther would have mentioned him
Lucas
briefly.
mentioned it a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be like,
Successful
So-
but controversial plan.
so this is the guy he was talking about? Can you like describe the statue to us?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
kind of what he looks like.
So, a large man. He's wearing a large helmet on his head that covers most of his face. His facial details are quite unknown to most people, other than people that are obviously part of a higher up group in Neron. On his hand is well, in his hand, not on his hand, massive sword. Probably stretches double the height of the actual statue. Is sword, and it's raised, pointing into the sky. Where at the top of the Underdark is a big crystal that's directly above.
What is your name? Oh my god! When's your land
It's Scarlet Sucker. Yeah, there's a big crystal above it, and the sword is pointing directly up to it. And it is shedding a lot of like crystalline light over the surrounding base
Someone's overcompensating.
of the statue.
Does
I
his
mean-
armor, is it like really ornate armor, like really like
Yeah, very well made armor. Very, very rich armor. Something that a lot of you would never have seen in person if you kind of grew up in Neron.
Malak would say, "Who's that pompous prick? Why have you got a statue?"
He looks
One day,
scared.
I
A
will
ruler.
get you a statue.
He looks scared.
I'm the champion of
I
the
mean,
fighting arena. Should
you
there be
wouldn't
a statue of me instead of...
I mean, you wouldn't expect a ruler to want to hide his face, would you?
Well, if it's part of his image, you don't think of me, you think of a playing card first.
Yeah, but just something about it just seems scared, no?
Excuse me, guys.
Nope.
Oh,
Hey,
okay. Hello.
You, Gareth.
Oh, I know you're in awe of our great leader. No, I'm not Gareth. Gareth is over there. I was just wondering, you kind of in the way a little bit. We're trying to get a cart into Neron.
Oh, yeah.
Apologies.
That's all right.
We all like move on as a group together.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a beautiful statue. It's a beautiful statue. I'm so sorry.
And he kind of like gestures over to a bunch of dogs that are pulling a cart full of like rich resources. And there's like a merchant on the front sitting there. Morning, he says as
Morning.
he has come past.
Morning.
You're starting to get a bit of attention. People haven't really seen you four before, as well as you two don't go out often.
Let's go.
What sort of things are on the card that was going to buy?
Oh god, here we go.
Lots of fruit.
My apple slices!
Well, I don't like green things, don't be silly.
Will you be a black dog later?
Huh?
Will you be a black dog later in the tavern?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't live in Neron, sorry.
No, but you might want to frequent the local.
Sorry,
I'm just here to do a delivery.
what?
No worries,
What's
mate.
your name?
This is very peculiar. I'm very sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush.
No,
Let's
no.
go.
I'm just wondering if I'd know who this guy is, because is he from Trumar?
Never seen this guy in my life.
Fuck, because I lived in
Delivery man.
Trumar for like.
Is he very clearly
14
from
years.
Truman?
Does he look like he is?
He's not well dressed enough to be a part of Trumar. For those of you who've seen Trumar, people in Trumar are very well dressed. They will wear the most arrogant clothing ever. It's always like purples, blues, usually the red
Wait,
circles.
that's actually I didn't realize
we
that.
could be
I
hiding
made my hair
campus
purple, not
maze.
realizing it was a thing in
Who would
Trumar.
ever do
Alright,
that?
I think we need to. I don't know.
The kind of
Move the
merchant makes
fuck
them.
on, like
We
guys.
keep walking on.
Yeah, let's continue.
As you walk, so the cart kind of comes around this side, so you guys kind of walk around the other, just to stay out of the way. And you walk next to a building that's kind of going over a big gap. Because currently you are essentially outside of Neron. It's a lot more rocky, as you would expect in the Underdark. And the gap takes you to essentially outside of Neron territory, where two more guards are standing. And there is a large clump of guards standing probably about 30 feet away
Head held high.
on the left of that.
Do anything to keep-
As well as that, there's a couple carts, couple crates stacked around the side, which are one of the carts they were taking in previously. Probably just used to take stuff out of Neron. So it's essentially like a little bit of a trading hub where they can get resources from outside and everyone bring them in. Can everyone roll me an intelligence?
Okay.
Just straight intelligence, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's time to pull out the second lucky of today. Oh my god.
Cost you have luck.
Oh, I rolled a nat
That's
one. Oops.
I'm a lucky
It's
guy.
it's like a 3 total, but still a nat one.
I also rolled a nat one.
No way.
Huh?
14.
14.
Have you got 2 nat ones?
Yeah,
Start there.
3.
1.
Well, I rolled a 2 again for a 7. I've done
What?
back to
Stop
back
panicking.
2s.
6 minus 2 is 4.
Jesus.
Alex.
14.
Nat 1.
4.
Guys,
I'll just give it to you, but I'm just going to give it to Alex. It's probably a trading hub. They're taking resources outside of the Underdark, no, inside the Underdark, and bringing them inside of Neron to use inside there. They don't typically trade a lot. You would notice that carts come in quite rarely, but it is very early in the morning, so carts tend to come in early in the morning on some days of the week. But most of the carts already came in, as when you were exiting Neron, a few carts were coming in round the side exit, but obviously you were going in through the main. In one of the carts approaching, you notice there's a bunch of crystals inside of it. A bunch of little almost orbs. And there's a couple blue, a couple pink. Very intriguing. No one else notices this.
Aww.
much could I get?
Sorry, guys, sorry,
In the way.
passes, guys.
Oh.
This guy's very uncomfortable. He's quite new to this job.
Yeah, we just both.
I reckon that's
us two
Gareth,
just
mate.
get out. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. He's gonna take it, look at it.
He took
He's
it.
gonna shake it for some reason. And the guy on the side is gonna punch him. You don't need to shake it, Mark. You don't need to shake it. And he's, you're only checking.
Are you new to the job, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it been?
Rough.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah,
not seen these lot? They frequent
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah,
at
we
least
just-
at the
come
mount.
on, you
Oh,
go-
do they?
Yeah.
That's good to know. And he checks it, shakes it. God, I just love shaking them. It's so fun.
Thank you.
It's just so fun.
Do you guys? So there we go. I'll hand it over to him.
Forged.
It is the forged one. It does
Roll
shake.
for it. How good it is.
Oh god. Alex,
It's gonna
please.
be.
Is that like
Do you have any proficiencies that would help here?
I've got calligrapher's supplies in my background.
Do you have proficiency in them?
I do have proficiency in them, and I have sleight of hand.
Roll that plus sleight of hand. I'll be extra kind.
Oh, bing. It's currently an 8.
So sleight of hand plus your proficiency
So
bonus.
we are at 12, 14. I'll use my last lucky of the day to see if I can get better on that.
The day's just started.
No.
So 14.
14.
Why are you not using your die roller?
I got a briefcase here. I want to throw it out.
Looks good to me.
So these are my associates as well. We have got my bodyguard here. He's just in case I have trouble inside of Neron or the Underdark. And we've got my other two lovely sales assistants who do give me a hand.
Brilliant.
I put my hand up. I go, merchant passes usually allow for a company of people to go through.
He's gonna look up. Apparently, merchant passes allow for people to regularly come through. And the other guy's gonna look down. Well, I know that rule.
Yes.
You're gonna need passes, guys. I'm trying to train this guy up.
Yeah, that's okay.
Let's not teach him the
Or if
wrong
you put your
rules.
hands up. Or if you put your hand out and I
No, because if I charm this guy, then the other guy.
yeah, no, put your hand up. I'll mind illusion.
What my? Oh.
You know.
Sorry,
yeah,
guys,
so
are you-
I put
like, please, the
Sorry,
passes.
sorry. Give me.
Yeah.
Give me-
I put my
How
hand
can
up.
you three make
Yeah,
it
I'll,
through?
I'll
We've
let my
got
mage
people
hand.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
get my mage
Please.
hand to come
Oh,
over
so
to
we're-
you.
Yeah,
So we're past. Yeah.
So you see, I have 3 passes in my hand. And like basically, because I got like a massive cloak, I cast my illusion like from here, and I just drag out 3 passes. I'm like, no, and I just hand them out, and I just go through them, grab and see.
My mage hand grabs mine.
Yeah.
Give me a deception.
If it was me rolling, this would have been so good.
Can you like try and help him? If you
Can I try and? Can
I mean,
help
not
him
gonna lie,
anyway?
the mage hand kind of can throw him off because physical hands can't grab it, but the mage hand can.
Because the deception is purely him using minor illusion.
Yeah.
Is that Arcana?
Huh?
That Arcana?
For him,
For how good the illusion is?
the illusion doesn't have to be good. It's just if the illusion, if it works for him not to want to.
12. I gotta hope.
Important role here.
I'll open roll.
I'll open roll.
wanted
Oh no! Uh-oh. He's open rolling, guys.
I was hoping for a big number.
Oh, we
What
got
is
it.
it?
It's a 9.
9.
Okay.
Can I have my dice back?
We have
They're perceived.
No, it's
man.
there now. It's not coming
have
back.
absolutely-
Leave it.
we have orange it our way through.
Alright, go on then.
start walking through them.
Yeah. We power.
Thank you, my good sir.
Oh, thank you so much.
Are you Manak?
Of course I'm Manak.
Oh, it's an honour. He's gonna put out his hand like really hard.
Nice to meet you.
He shakes it.
Use that.
That was awesome.
Mark, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
You're doing
Person.
amazing.
Good luck with your merchantness.
Thank you. I hope you're a great patron in the future.
I hope to see you come back safe as well, sir. Congratulations.
Shall we get
You
on
have
that way?
exited Neron in a very stressful situation.
Stop.
Well,
Just,
do we want to take a break before we go in deeper, or do we want to just?
I'm cool to take a break now.
Yeah, I think so.
We say
This is
o'clock.
the
Like
place.
5 minutes, 10
5
minutes.
5-10 minutes.
Yeah. We'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us so far.
Manak!
Mana!
Welcome back to Confetti D&D. We're back in session number 1.
Session.
Come on, session number 1.
I am now going to roll to see which one of our players will be giving a quick recap of what we have just done.
Oh god.
Rolling a
Wait, I
d6.
didn't know this. Oh, God, I didn't realise this was
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
You have to give it in character.
It's 2.
Oh,
for
okay.
Owen.
Oh,
And yes,
right.
you have to do it in character as well.
Alright, well, yeah.
I wouldn't want
A little Welsh boy.
A little Welsh boy, a little Welsh kobold guy. So basically, they've lost their best friend and mentor and probably lover in their Rufus, and and they had their whole thing. We got to go find them. We had to wake this guy up. He lost 3 HP because of it, and we dropped him on the floor. Yeah, he lost 3 HP.
What is
Yeah.
it?
What is HP? Yeah, it is. Now, we had a full-blown argument with a barsman about money and costs and whatever. He's kicked out of a bar. And we met up as a group, all with our own needs and questions and stuff that's going on.
Don't know why you looked for me at that.
And we made our way to the main exit of this terrible city, where we charmed the guy, thanks to this lovely person. And then we... Who was it? Was it Mark? The guy? It was Mark.
Yeah, it was
Mark,
Mark.
the new guy. Like, he was trying to act like he was like some fucking proper bastard. Gotta shake him, guy. Gotta shake him.
Good shake.
We lied to him. We
Whoa.
we lied to him.
Hey,
Yeah.
Actually, no, we have.
we just went through.
Yeah, we asked for a deceitful.
I had a very legitimate pass, didn't I?
Us three were very deceitful and used my illusion to make our way through, even though I rolled terribly and he rolled terribly as well. So now we're outside the city of Neuron.
We're in the Underdark.
Yeah, we're in the Underdark. We're outside the city and now cave sounds.
Thank you very much. This is a great introduction. Firstly, I would like to thank our prod team.
Thank you.
Before we continue with the session, they have in fact put together a beautifully looking new little screen for you all. I don't know if they're showing it right now, but if they are, then that's brilliant and it is good.
My whole team.
Confetti is going big.
Go!
We
We
love
upgraded.
Yeah, right, confetti.
Send it.
Next one.
So yeah, we're going to be running some League of Legends now.
Alright, see you guys.
Well, D&D is basically League of Legends.
Wait.
Okay, continuing on with the session. You guys have exited Neron. For some of you, it's your first time. So you guys rather concerned about the Underdark. You'd already been there before. You always knew it kind of existed. You've obviously read about it a lot yourself. But yeah, a bit uneasy. So I'm going to get you to roll a little wisdom save for me.
Wisdom save?
What if we've been out here before?
Just to get... If you've been out here before... Oh, yeah, of course, you've been out here
Doesn't
before.
know.
Sorry, just you three. Not you guys. You've been out here before.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Fine.
Whichever.
Where is my
Well, for context, I got 20.
sheet?
I'm gonna roll.
If you
Wisdom.
have to save
Wisdom
it.
save.
Wisdom
It's
save.
a good thing I didn't have to roll.
Oh my wise
God.
old trap me.
6?
Dirty 20.
15.
Okay, you're not allowed to lead. You have to stay in the back of the pack, just
Yeah,
because
I
you're a
was-
little bit
I was
uncomfortable.
doing that anyways,
It's
yeah.
all a bit overwhelming for you. You're based on the ground a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So, big open
And I've
spaces
got
aren't.
the voices in my head as well that I'm trying to like
What are yours
figure
telling
out.
you to do? What are yours telling you to
gamble.
They speak to me through the cards.
I mean, mine speak to me in a different language, so
What do they say?
who knows?
So you are
not a good
forced
day
to back
to
of
go
pack.
Yeah, that's fine.
As for you guys, you don't find it that intimidating. You're kind of fine. You know,
The cards have told me great fortune.
it's not an issue.
You fucking put it 2 clubs down the...
And you begin making your way towards where the smoke is, being led, of course, by Robin. Robin, give me a survival check.
Oh.
Right.
Let's go, Robin. Come on, Robin.
He's gonna die.
Let's go, Nightwing.
I have +7 in survival. Maybe you should let me do that.
Yeah. I got an 8.
Not surviving right
You begin making your way through
Oh,
the Underdark.
We're gonna get lost.
This is some Lord of the Rings shit. We're gonna start like reaching out back.
Can I actually take the lead just because my
Yeah. If
for
you
future
want,
endeavours, just because
So you won't know where you're going. You didn't
Never
roll well
mind.
enough on the you didn't roll well enough
You
on the
tried.
first roll of this campaign, where you have no idea what,
what the
you mean by the
history
smoke.
check.
Yeah.
Months ago.
You could have.
He's not a rememberer.
No.
You don't remember where it is, so you're not really going to lead
Fair
them
enough,
anywhere.
fair enough.
So yeah, you have to be led by Robin. Robin, are you going to pretend you know where you're going?
Yeah.
You know, he's not pretending
Deception.
he knows.
And insight from everyone. I love rolling.
Okay.
I'm currently at
Seven.
21.
And that one, but with a +4, so it's a 5.
15. Okay.
17.
And you'll get more than 5.
20,
I got
yeah.
15.
Natural 20.
They saw straight
This
through
guy
it.
isn't fooling anyone.
A 7.
It's just like,
Play it out, guys.
I don't even pick up on the fact that he's like completely like, why is the cat leading the way?
Okay, well, first of all, before we carry on, I don't know any of your guys' names, right? You guys know who I am.
I introduced myself last night in the tavern, and you just...
Listen, there was a lot of people there, okay? Can I just get some names so I at least know who I'm with?
I guess I'll take the lead. I'm Robin.
Actually, you are.
Yeah, as I am anyway. So my name's Robin.
You're
right.
the one that performed.
Yes,
aren't you?
yes, I am.
He's
I
my
am the
favourite
one that
artist on
performed.
SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Oh,
He loves me.
nice.
But
And
but-
who's this tall elvish man that seems to be following
Elvish?
you around?
Elvish.
I'm an elf.
Oh, yeah, he's got
Um,
one ear.
Actually, to be fair, do I notice your ears, or do you have like your hood up?
Yeah, my hood's down.
Okay.
You've seen
cool.
my ears. And you saw them in the tavern last.
Okay.
But we didn't really speak. I'm Azuri. Met all these guys yesterday, so I'm not really sure who anyone is at this point, but I'm just down here to help find my old friend.
Okay.
Which, by the way, do we have any idea where we're going?
Okay.
no.
We'll deal with the.
Deal with
Okay,
that
We'll
after.
deal with the
Yeah.
issue.
And I'm gonna say to you in Elvish, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
I'm gonna say an elf.
Do you wait? Do you understand? Okay, that's gonna shock me a little, and I'll be like, I'll say to you in Elvish as well. Interesting.
Asher Hanley of Hanley's House of Hearts. We are a very prominent organisation known for the gambling exploits that we.
I want to test him and start saying phrases in like languages I know
Yeah.
just to see what he's got on him.
And then
What
this
say a language?
After-
Goliath next to you.
If you were in the tavern last night, you know exactly what that is. Because they were shouting banner.
Yeah,
Do you,
maybe.
wait, do you need a reminder?
No, I really don't. This is somehow worse than the voices. I assume you're the maniac they were chanting about yesterday.
Who else would I be?
And I'm gonna kind of gesture towards this hooded thing who's on you and be like,
Oh, yeah, I forgot who was up there.
and you, what's your name, huh?
Yosha.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Now that I'm acquainted with the rest of you, I feel a little bit better about where we're going, but I'm gonna look directly at you and be like, what's the plan?
Not gonna lie. I'm lost.
Who
I
let the cat lead?
No, that's good actually that we're lost because coming into here, I think I was actually really hoping I'd get lost today. So looking forward, maybe we can be a bit more communicative.
Sound like
Maybe
you're
not lead.
the sass on this
Listen,
man.
I'm not being funny.
Maybe not pretend we're not where we're going.
I'm not being funny, but do we know how long we're gonna be here? I have work to attend to.
Sorry, I don't remember inviting you to
You came along on your own accord.
You wanted to.
I have my reasons, okay? You just have to trust that,
Okay,
right?
And
hang
what
on, to
are
be
those?
fair,
I have no idea
this
what
cat
she
is my
is.
diamond in the rough, so I
Oh
do
my-
believe he will
Oh,
be fine.
from
Let him lead.
Can I make a perception check and see if I can see any sort of smoke or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Do you want an apple?
Yes, because there's no smoke.
Can I see?
No, it was on insight, it wasn't on wisdom.
Right.
Wisdom, wasn't it?
Yeah, since we know he's lost, can we like all do like a quick
Yeah, like
check? Because we know they're looking for
Survival.
smoke.
Yeah.
Survival.
All of you, you've already failed, so
Yeah.
you get to
Then-
do
Oh
survival.
god. Oh god.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, my
Yeah,
survival
rolls
so
a
You
good.
rolled with advantage actually, and that was a d12 you just rolled.
Yeah, they used to call me a survivor back in college.
Have you been rolling?
7.
I roll with advantage. You said.
Yeah.
I'm on 16 at the moment.
I got 7 total. I'm
Uh,
gonna cry.
Okay, I got 22.
Oh,
21.
it's him.
22.
9.
Can
13.
I roll the perception still?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got 21.
7.
16.
Owen.
I rolled 11 plus 2, 13.
Wait, no, 14.
21.
14
I'm on 16.
14 perception.
22.
You see no smoke.
Okay.
As for people that rolled more than 20,
Yeah.
We survived.
that have been to the Underdark before.
Huh?
That have been to the Underdark before.
Yeah,
So
Still
both
Yeah,
of you.
with
makes a lot
That
of
works,
sense.
yeah.
Kind of have a rough idea where we are. We haven't gone too far, but it is a location you guys have been before. and you do recognise it.
Okay. Problem. We don't know where we're trying to go.
That's what I'm getting at here. That got you somewhere.
All I know is that I was brought along because there's meant to be some fights. She decided to join and she's following, which is a bit fucking weird. I don't even know her name.
Can I?
I told you my name.
Where are we going?
Can I look for anything at all?
I
Tracks,
remember now.
signs of
See, I'm
life,
very
signs
smart.
of people, signs of any sort of activity.
With the same survival, sure. With the same survival.
Oh, with the same sort.
There's a lot of tracks on here, mainly carts that have been travelling across the cavern, and there's a couple like wolf tracks because a lot of the carts down in the dark are pulled by wolves. And you're still in a very populated area. You're not deep in the Underdark yet. You're not off the track.
So there are people around us.
Yes, you've not seen any yet though. It is quite quiet. It's quite early, so.
So where is it actually going?
Good question.
Do we think it would help if we went back to our starting point and then tried again?
I really don't think
I
that going
don't.
to
I
the
think
start would help.
the
Running
entrance
into
of the
another
Underdark.
guard. Running into another guard would probably
That
be
could-
bad.
I think we've run all out of options on that front.
I think we have to commit to the bit.
Yeah.
Commit to the bit, yeah.
And
Do it for the
If you
vine,
want,
as the kids want
I'll
to
just
say.
pick
Do
a
it for
direction
real.
and start going.
not that.
We're doing it. We're doing it for real, as the
I'd
kids
say
in
we
some other
find
universe
someone
say.
around here. Maybe ask if they've seen any signs of an old man waddling around the Underdark.
Is there anything I can help?
That seems very general, but okay.
I agree, but I don't really know what else
We
can
haven't
do.
got much options.
I'm not fully aware of like the Underdark. I don't go here very often. I'm going to be honest with you, the gambling prospects are not great out
Well,
here.
put it this
But-
way.
I did inform myself with the language, so I should be pretty okay
Which
getting by.
language is it?
Language.
So there's like, if you consider common to be the language that we all speak,
Yes.
in the Underdark, you'll never guess that they might speak Undercommon, is
You
what I've been
hear-
informed of.
You say that, and Yosha just speaks Undercommon to you.
I will also speak an Undercommon to you as well. I will say, Alex, I'll say to you in Undercommon, so you understand this language too. There's now 3 languages we can speak to each other in.
Can I trade out one of my
Interesting.
languages for Undercommon? Because I didn't know that was a thing.
I knew I'd need this.
Can I just say, I'm going to say in giant. None of you speak this fucking language.
I just look at you and I go, I say in common. No, I cannot.
Fuck off.
I'm willing to believe I can guess.
You can after this session.
I'll
Okay.
understand you next week.
So here's the book you will read to learn the language. I'll just
Yeah.
hand it to you.
but,
There you
I mean,
go.
there's only one way to go that's beneficial to us, and I believe. Oh,
fuck.
it's straight ahead, Buster.
Oh,
Nice.
Holy shit.
Say no
The
more.
arrow is pointing straight ahead. Show the camera. Everyone's gonna know. There you go.
there we
Right
go.
on,
the ace of spades.
Ace of
On him,
spades.
on him saying that, I'm going to start leading the way.
Yeah, that's the best idea I've heard. So
I'm like,
straightforward there.
So following Manak's lead,
Oh, yes.
obviously with the
Yikes.
With the
kobold
I'm like,
vulture.
man, slow down.
Don't worry about that.
Manak leads you straight into a cave.
Oh, no.
Where caves are in the Underdark are pretty common, of course, but sometimes the path will lead down in different directions. This direction just led you straight down into a cave.
Straight. Good direction.
You are a little bit concerned about this because you remember that when you saw the smoke, you were pretty high up. So going down seems a little bit suspicious. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna warn everyone and tell them pretty much what I saw and how when I saw the smoke when I was with Rufus, the boy, it was higher ground, and since we're at an entrance of a cave right now, I don't really want to go in here. I'm a bit wary, but I mean, it might get us out on another side where there might be something.
Was it that
so
you saw it on high ground and then it was like low, or was it that the smoke was also coming from high ground?
the smoke was also coming from high ground. So I wouldn't say a cave is our best bet.
So whose fucking idea was it to go this way then? Right.
I mean,
I wonder. I wonder whose idea it
apparently
was.
these guys' cards don't lie, but as far as I'm aware, you've lost out a lot of money because of them.
I've also gained a lot more. Do not make me open the briefcase again.
Okay. Whatever you say.
So are we gonna commit to this or?
I mean, can we look around? Do we see any upwards
I was gonna say,
upwards pathing.
Is there any way to get onto a high ground of like any
So
sort?
you're already, as you're explaining this, you are walking currently straight down into the cave.
Yeah.
You can walk back or you can continue through.
Malak,
That's your
as our
options.
wise, glorious leader,
No.
would you please tell us where to go?
Can I suggest perhaps that we just wait at the top of at the top of wherever the cave entrance begins, or at the top of whatever path leads down into the cave, and just scan our surroundings and see if there's perhaps a better way forward.
We could.
Yes, Mana.
Or
No.
we could follow my good friend's Heart of the Cards.
Should we vote on it?
About
Do we
the 6
vote?
of us, I don't think it works.
Who wants to go down into the cave?
Well, I have to vote with my project.
Okay, and the rest of us want to stay up here and actually look around. Probably.
Yeah,
I
it's
also
probably
have
the
to
best
vote with
bet.
my other project.
Yes.
I have a lot of projects.
5 against
right
2. Can I, or we,
Yeah,
just from a point far away enough from the cave at which we can look around
You want to just scan just outside the cave?
further up?
Further up?
Yeah,
As in you want to go back the way you just came?
a little.
Yeah.
But
Didn't
not all
you
the way
just
back.
check around there?
Yeah, not all the way back.
There's
Just
other
like-
directions you can go other than the cave.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
You
what I'm
just
saying.
decided to go straight up.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
So you just
so
want to look for like a different route.
Yeah.
yes.
skip past
any
the cave.
that lead.
Any that would end up with us higher than where we are right now.
Okay, you start making your way out of the cave. Ominous noise from this cave. It's probably a good idea that you were to
If I wanted to fall.
Minecraft cave sound.
which you do all hear. Yeah, Minecraft like that. Yeah, as you're leaving and you start making your way just up the side of the mountain again, edging around the side. You make your way up to the top and are greeted with 2 other parties you decided not to take previous. Neither lead up.
Well, that's fucking helpful.
Back in the cave.
Well, I
It sounded
mean,
like we can find someone in there.
if there's 3 directions, and as the cards have shown us, straight is the way to go,
So are we going back in the cave?
I believe that the other 2 options are not straight, in fact.
Can we pull another
because
card?
because I Manika's journey to the Underdark before, do I know like? So what? We've got 3 ways. We've got one that goes straight to a cave, and then there's 2 other directions, but neither of which go up. Do I know of ones that would either go like just straight in the complete like downward direction, or like do I have at least, because I've been to the Underdark before, and yeah, my intelligence is bad, but my wisdom's half decent, so I'd like to think I have at least a half decent like lay of the land of, oh okay, that ain't gonna go the way we want to go. That might.
So you're saying you would kind of get a good idea of which path to go down.
Yeah, or at least because I've journeyed to the Underdark before, and my survival's pretty fucking good. I would know. I'd like look for like more like erosion on the walls where like rainfall might have got to, if it's like leading to higher ground or something like that. So I try and like work out which leads higher.
Why are you
Okay,
playing
give me
such
another
intelligent?
survival then. Give me another
Because
survival.
I'm not smart, but I've got
It's
wisdom.
wisdom. Yeah,
I've
it's
got
wisdom.
wisdom.
This is my.
He's like a
What
caveman.
do you want to survive?
He has no intelligence, but it's pure survival.
Sounds like very
19.
primal.
Yeah.
Nice.
You kind of narrow it down to 2 paths. You know one that it definitely can't be,
Yeah.
because it heads in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
But you know the cave path previous could be decent, and the path to your left could be decent.
So
A weird feeling.
a weird feeling. I've been to the Underdark a few times. Yeah, hobbies and that. The cards were right. You may not believe me, but the cards were right.
Persuasion, please.
Insight check this.
Yeah, everyone inside.
I see no reason to insight him. I know that I am right.
18.
13.
I don't need
9.
6.
As much
very
as I don't believe you, at this point, I'm sort of
No
out of
other way.
options.
Yeah.
At least we've cut off one of the paths.
But if you, but I'm assuming you got insight on my persuasion.
Yeah, we know
Like,
you're blind.
You can tell that I know there's another way, but I really want to go to the
Manak,
I'm willing.
do you want to go in the cave?
I'm willing to
really
trust.
want to go.
I'm willing to
As
trust
my
him.
greatest project.
Do we want to vote again?
No, I'm willing to go into the cave.
I'm causing chaos.
I just want to
Chaos?
see if
Chaos.
there's any of those other shiny crystals lying around.
Well, Manak, lead the way.
Yeah, Manic, you go.
You see Yoshi just go. just get off the shoulders, like slide down and go like in the middle of the group and just like start walking like.
This book.
Yeah, he's reading my
So
book.
it's paying off.
Which by the
Yet
way, the
again.
book is like half
About
my
him,
body.
yeah.
like,
To the cave, back up and back.
Yeah. So now you head back the same path that you've already walked down 3 times. And you head back into the cave.
This
Whereas
could be
we
the
make
death
it
of
4.
You don't hear the same
not
noises you heard before,
Okay.
has everyone got dark vision by the way?
but you did hear
I
them
do,
the
yeah.
deeper you got into the cave. And you do start making your way through.
Wait, are you the only one that doesn't have dark
If he's
vision?
human, he doesn't have dark vision.
Yeah,
A
if you,
torch comes up.
you don't have dark vision, then you wouldn't need a sword.
I do have light, so I can.
The spell.
Like,
Yeah, the
Currently,
spell.
I'm holding an unlit torch.
Can I use light on his torch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So.
It's
What?
it's just flat.
It's just
it lasts for
touches.
an hour, I think.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's
So
free
it
There's
camp.
no
It just-
roll.
it just
It just
The
happens.
torch emanates in a
What-
thick light that makes it so you're able
How
to
far
see.
does it go?
Light is 20/20, so 20 foot bright light, 20 foot dim light.
So there we go.
40 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone has 60 foot.
60 foot.
Yeah.
So they're all 60, and then
You're
You're a
40.
little bit
the
blinder.
cards tell me what's ahead of me.
Okay.
Trust
As
the
you're walking
cards.
into the cave, you get deeper and deeper, and can you roll me a history?
History. Yeah.
Oh, God. My history rolls are not very good today, bro.
Nat 20!
Nice.
He's a rememberer.
I know things.
21.
Oh,
21.
bangers.
So this is the exact same cavern that took you to, and that's where we started the session.
don't
was
wanna
at this
listen.
exact
You don't
cavern,
wanna listen.
the one with the waterfall. Do you remember it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. And you've been here before as well,
like,
just
fuck,
in
that
your own
one.
time.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Well, well, well. Seems we have some knowers.
What can we show?
Well, 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 cat. I recognise this little cave.
So do I.
I never want to hear card slander again. That's all I'm saying.
So you are both
You should
aware
always trust me.
that
Fully aware.
Rufus likes a spot, and you get advantage in your next check that is trying to locate Rufus.
Okay.
Let's
cool.
try to locate
Let's
Rufus.
get him. Yeah.
I mean, there's not a
activate
specific
locate
role that's just like locate Rufus. Oh, nat 20, you find him! Here he is!
He's actually behind a rock the whole time.
He was hiding!
He was
I wanna
under the
search-
bed.
I want to search the fuck out of this room. Do you want to hold yours for later, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have like 2 chances of this.
So you want to search like this big
This
opening
cavern.
in the cave?
Just for any signs of Rufus memorabilia.
It's huge.
And I get advantage, yeah?
It's you don't get advantage only because of the nat 20.
Hey, I'm going for it anyway. What is it?
No Rufus.
So if you want to search cavern, it will take a while.
Oh.
Can I have a look at least to see if there are any of those other crystals in this cavern?
There's lots. Yeah, it was described as it's a huge cavern, massive waterfall, and
Right,
crystal
the
rather than
spikes.
rather than looking around the cavern, what paths lie in the vicinity?
What paths?
Yes.
Foot traffic, stuff like that.
Okay, so there's less
Yeah, basically.
markings than usual.
I rather mean like, is there a hole that leads somewhere? Are there like
Okay,
specific ways that we can walk?
so the
Or is
path
it
still follows in one direction.
just one way? Okay.
Yes, but there's like secret sections, I guess, that go like deeper into areas of the cave.
Those aren't
You
straight.
know that when you saw the previous smoke, it was in the same general direction without going through any deep dark alleyways.
So
there
I
might be a
know
shortcut.
the general direction of where the smoke was coming from now
Yes,
because we're in the
because
area.
you've got to a
yeah.
place you
Can
recognise.
I just keep an eye out just in case the like
Passive
X
perception?
sounds of the
So the
passive
cards.
is 12. But can I keep like a specific lookout for?
So the
Would I suspect creatures? No, like bandits or anything like that.
Yeah, it's in just enemies in general.
Yeah.
So a threat in general you can keep a lookout for.
the,
Sure.
the cards told us to go straight.
We are not trusting these cards.
The cards,
Like-
the cards, the cards led us into a very familiar cavern. So far, they've been doing us right. Given what you know, do you suggest we keep down this path?
I mean, not gonna lie, I know like whereabouts the smoke was coming from.
Okay.
And like I turn and point in the general direction of where it's coming from. What direction would you say? Like in like a compass direction, like north, west, or
As in like which way to go.
yeah,
Is it
like
is
because
it
I know
straight
where
on?
the
Is
smoke was
question
coming
I
from.
need answering.
Well, you came in from the south
Mhm.
because Neron is very south of
Yeah.
of
We're
the
going
dark.
north.
And so you're coming north, but then the path kind of winds and bends. You kind of lose direction eventually of which way you're facing.
Okay.
Depends on how deep you go and how
Okay.
good your survival is.
So from where I am, I know about where the smoke is from, but just not directional wise.
Yeah.
Cool.
You just know to
So
follow
I-
this path until
yeah.
you don't recognise it anymore.
Cool. Okay. Cool. So I know I'm just pointing towards a general direction in which I know where it's from, and I know it's this way.
I'm becoming a divination wizard.
We can go this way. That is the way that we saw the smoke when I was with Rufus.
Damn, whoever's the fucking wizard's an idiot.
So, what?
Then I follow.
As you're discussing this endeavour,
Oh fuck.
Manek, having been paying attention to potential threats,
Oh, dude, I was
doesn't notice a threat, but does
Oh.
in fact notice a guy who is struggling, almost as if he's pulling something.
It is in the direction that we're about to go, or that we
Sort
just
of.
came
It's almost on the other side of the cavern. The path leads that direction,
from? Yeah.
and it leads around the lake that the waterfall is falling into. And he's on the complete opposite side, almost higher up in the cavern, pulling what looks like on another path slightly above you.
Can I see like what sort of thing he's pulling, like whether it be like a carriage?
Give me a
or-
full perception.
Oh.
While he's also doing this, I was going to ask this, Bill, can I cast Mage Armor on myself?
Due to no sign of threats, no. You wouldn't think to do it.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay,
Oh.
nice. And if he alerts you, sure, but
Yeah.
in a sense
I was
of,
going to do that anyway.
You're not- you're not
I was
scared?
like,
there's nothing to
the
be scared
character's
of.
like,
Yes,
going
you
to a
see that he's
cave.
pulling a body.
Body.
Oh.
Body.
I think we pursue him.
Manak got told that he got to come for a fight.
Oh.
Can I?
Whereas,
Can
like, Hulk
I?
jumps up
Because it's dark and Manak's skin is quite dark. And he's got the black tattoos.
He's black.
Can I
My project
hide?
is going even better.
Can I like try and stealth up to him, like get as close as I can?
It will take you a while to get there.
Okay.
It's quite far away. The cavern will probably take, I say a while, probably about 40 seconds if you were to run at full speed all the way around the side to get to him. And you would also have to go up in the cavern to get to the second layer to then get to him.
In terms of feet, like in terms of feet distance, how far am I
Yeah.
away from getting up there?
Feet. Oh my god.
What's your movement speed?
Is it like 30
That's
feet
valid.
upwards? Or
That's valid.
It's probably about 45 feet up from the path you're currently on to this new
So
path.
it's like up there.
I can cast Long Strider on you.
What does that do?
It just gives you plus 10 speed.
And you can dash as a
Lad,
bonus
I
action.
will move fast. My speed's already 40, so I can. Okay.
Here's one
The
thing
problem is
worth saying.
you have to somehow communicate this to me.
Oh,
One
yeah,
thing
that's
worth
not my-
saying is, this is something pretty common. People pulling bodies around is something you would see particularly in Neron. It depends if you'd be suspicious about it. That's the real question.
I feel like since we're
I think-
in search for someone, I feel like we should be suspicious about it.
That
Yeah, I was
be
gonna say,
no,
surely,
no,
like,
we
That-
will be.
like that could be
You
Will
lot don't
Manek
know.
be? Will
You lot-
Manek be
Yeah,
suspicious?
you lot have not
Yeah,
seen
Yeah.
we
this.
haven't
I'm
had
the
Very
only-
this.
distracted,
This is all up
shuffling
there.
my cards,
Yeah.
and feeling validated.
I think what would be going through Manek's head is if he's dumping a body, what's he got on him and can I take it? Because I got asked to come along
Yeah,
because
fair
there'll
enough.
be fights
That's
involved.
totally fair. That's fair.
So Manek would like to, because if it's about 45 feet up, like following the path, I would like to try and stealth and then slowly make. The way he's going up, is there like another way down, or will he have to come back down like towards us?
He's heading along the path above you now. So
Okay.
he's almost going in the opposite direction to the way you're going.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try and stealth and follow him, but also try and catch up to him, but without him noticing.
Okay.
So I'm going to go on a limb and say
This is like a
if he's
6
trying to
foot
carry a body, and I'm fast as fuck, I'm going to eventually catch up to him.
No, but like if he crouches and just like.
Yeah.
So
Put it this way. Put it
because
this
you're
way.
running and stealthing, that's really going to be a tough stealth check. But I'll let you try it.
What's your stealth?
You're not wearing any armor, right?
Nope.
I was gonna say this like
Essentially
7
butt-ass
foot
naked.
Goliath
I
is
can't
trying
wait
to
for it to
stealth.
like disappear
Please
through
put
the
some photos
shadows.
on, actually. Natural 20.
Oh my god!
What is that order?
He stealths the fuck
I've
out
got
of
plus
that.
3 to stealth.
Oh,
Damn.
You
Seven
guys
foot
have no
Goliath.
idea where Manax went.
It just vanished.
Manax disappeared.
He's gone.
Oh, we lost a 7 foot
But-
What's that? Was he in our minds?
Yeah, Manax never existed. So
Thing
Got
is,
the voices in her head.
if
Yeah,
he was
literally.
close, if the guy was closer, I was gonna use Misty Step.
But you don't know.
No, you don't know
Yeah,
till
I
you
know,
know.
if
None
I
of
knew,
you saw.
if I knew he was
I
there.
saw this, didn't say a word, it just
Yeah.
vanished.
okay, so
I
I
lost a
will
guy that isn't real.
give you
I basically
advantage
got a guy that isn't
if you
real.
want to make an attack on this guy on your first attack on this guy due to the stealth.
Knock his ass out. Knock his ass out.
Boom, just dead.
And you sprint your way gracefully, almost like a deer. Just like, and you make your way around the corner of the path.
You know when you were a kid and you going up the stairs and you go on all fours? As he's going up the curb, he actually does that.
Yeah, so you start making your way up, almost like this wall. The stairs are so steep that you almost have to climb your way up.
Bro, it's like Assassin's Creed climbing as well.
You launch around the corner to see he's probably gone about 10 feet by the time you've made it towards him. He doesn't notice you as he's still pulling this body that looks like it's almost been bitten in the chest.
Bitten in the chest. Okay. What do they look like? Like they old,
So,
young?
the guy that's pulling him, he's bearded and his hair is very tattered.
Yeah.
He's got a massive jacket that covers most of his body. It's also pretty well armoured. You can see there's a lot of padding. Not as in like metal armour, but a lot of padding covers his arms. He's not a very strong person in general. You can see he's very struggling with his body. But the body of the person is much larger.
Okay.
Definitely not as large as you. But still quite a strong hench person. And their entire chest is just covered in blood, which just seems to be covered in small bite marks.
Would I, because I can see the bite marks, would I recognise the sort of things that would make those?
Nature check.
Oh. Nature's an intelligence. 10 minus 2, so that's an 8.
I'm just going to say no.
No, that's fine. Okay. So
What are those bites for?
Actually, you don't even know their bite marks. I'm gonna go that far.
that's fair enough. Okay,
'Cause
so
I
I just see
forgot that you
I
were
see a
manic.
dead body covered in blood, and it's covered in. Okay. Can I see, guys? Can I see like anything actually on the body? So where it be like pouches, or does it look like it's been stripped?
So there's a lot of equipment on them.
Yeah.
There's no weaponry on the body, but there is a weapon tucked into, what is it, a sheath?
Yeah.
On the side of the person pulling the body.
Okay.
The person being pulled though, completely bold, strong, less armoured, but it's got like almost a vest that's just made out of like thick leather.
Yeah.
And then just like tattered, ripped jeans.
Okay.
Not jeans, like
jeans.
jeans. Yeah. He's got a pair of cargos on.
The chinos.
It's Nike Air Forces.
Going with my natural 20 that I got on stealth, can I? So I'm assuming he's pulling the body and walking backwards.
Yeah.
Can I go behind him? So, and as he goes to like back into me, just put my hand on his shoulder and be like, "So what are you doing here?"
Yes, you sneak around the back of him, doesn't notice you, and he bumps into you. Oh God! No, Joe!
Hello, good shot.
Oh my! Intimidation check, please.
Here's the thing.
He's either going to intimidate or not.
I'm a very intimidating.
I allow strength intimidation if that's what you're going to
Okay, yeah, please, because my charisma's 9. That is a 13. 13.
13.
Would he get advantage because of like them being completely
scared
shot?
of shit.
Ah,
It was
fuck.
only
I tried
advantage on his
to
first
back
attack,
you.
not his
Yeah, fuck, I tried
intimidation.
to get you both.
He turns, he looks up. Oh no, at least you're not one of those pesky little brats.
Oh, tell me about it. They're all dead in the arse, aren't they?
Could you give me a hand? Please.
No, you see, I'm not one to ask questions.
Did you kill him?
Me?
Yeah.
Him?
Yeah.
He's my best mate.
Oh.
And he's not dead, he'll be fine.
Oh.
Huh?
You're alright, aren't you? You don't know anyone that can help him out, you know?
I'm more in the business of doing this to people, so I don't really know.
I see. Well, just sort of move the body back to Neron. He's getting back as soon as possible, really.
Right.
Or just find someone that can help. I don't know anything about medicine. I just like hitting things.
No.
Oh, we get along with
I've cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'll give you a hand.
Yeah.
Just one question. Have you seen any smoke anywhere?
Smoke? I've got a bunch of cigarettes if you're asking.
Oh, can I have one of those?
Yeah, of course you can. Hands you over.
As you just bummed a fag. It's not a good what the hell?
He gets almost like a match,
I was
lights
gonna
it,
say,
and
can
then
I just
lights
say,
it.
like, 'cause I am speaking quite loud in order, like, to see if.
I was gonna say, are we gonna hear this?
Perception from all of you. This is a 20 plus, it's very far away.
That one.
A 9.
You die.
A 9.
I'm trying to listen. My I just
You go deaf in your
Stop
ear.
bleeding.
have an aneurysm.
Not perceivable.
I got
7.
Yes, you all go blinded in Scarlet.
Yes.
You do hear Manak shouting in the distance. You can't quite make out what it is. But I'll cut back to Manak quickly. I'll come back to you guys.
You just a quick hand. If you know, help another guy that likes hitting things back. You know.
Oh, you do have a way of sweet talking me. Is there anything you could do to, I don't know, I help you, you help me, I scratch your back, you scratch mine, something?
I could do with a bit of a back scratching actually.
Yeah, that's not what I'm on about.
I've got a very big back at these
Do you want to scratch yours?
No, I thought I was stupid. If I help you get your friend back to safety, what will you do for me in return?
Oh. I could get you something to hit.
Good enough for me. I'll just sling it over.
Be careful with him.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and you.
Instead of going the way he was going, I'll go back down to where this lot are.
I don't think that's the right way.
Wait,
Are you trying to steal him?
You said you're going back to Neuron.
Yeah.
It's that way. I've just come from it. Listen, I may not be the most intelligent, but I'm good at going ways.
No, but I am as well.
Well, exactly.
Yeah,
So
I'm also really arrogant.
trust the process, alright?
Trust the process.
Look, I'll leave it for you, right?
Trust the process for the manager, please.
I'm gonna scratch your back as you go down, as you've requested, just to save time, so we can, you know.
And his nails like really strong and uncomfortable.
He's got a really like long nails.
Getting the knots out.
And you make it back down towards the staircase, but you notice as all this goes on.
Yeah, so I hear the shouting and I'm kind of like, huh? Did you guys hear that too?
No, not at all.
He's blind and dead.
Bro, there's nothing going on right now.
Yeah.
Except it's just the sound of my shuffling. It's fine.
No, I swear something heard like, where's Mana gone?
I realized.
Who's Mana?
He must have,
So good, I disappeared from your memories.
yeah, he must have gone. So I just, I heard him.
Can we all start screaming out? Mana!
Mana.
Wait.
Do you hear it?
Huh?
Do you hear it?
Do I hear it?
Yeah.
What, do you
Perception.
want me
Yeah.
to roll? 7.
No.
Ah, shit.
Nah.
Just
I
walking
thought
down.
that summoned
Maybe,
him.
maybe
I
louder.
thought
Maybe
that
louder.
summoned him.
Keep going.
Okay,
Mana.
so you keep walking with this body. Scarlet, you notice as he comes to the bottom of the staircase. Usually you've been kind of alert on the situation. You notice Manak walking with a body on his shoulder and a guy behind him doing that.
Whoa, wait, guys, can we look up that? Why?
They're on the ground right now.
Oh,
On the same level as you.
Manak has a body.
Oh,
And
my,
there's-
my project
there's
has
a-
been fulfilled.
No, but there's someone else with him. What is this guy doing? Why?
Probably
You
another
found
fan
a
again, I
personal
reckon.
back scratcher.
I did. I
Oh.
was so good at this
What an
direction.
investment.
You make it back towards the main group with this body on your shoulder.
Hello, everyone.
What are these guys gonna do? Come on, keep moving.
Long time.
You can stop with the back scratch now. You've hit all the knots, right?
Can I, for my own well-being, just quickly like have a glance at both of them, realise they're not Rufus, just as like.
Oh, right.
Hello.
Oh,
You are back scratching as well. He said he liked mine.
I've converted.
I'm all right. Thanks.
That's all right.
And he just comes in.
Yeah, he just goes back to him.
Scratches.
Wait,
Yeah.
so why are you
Who is this guy?
carrying?
I don't know. He was up there. He was carrying a body.
I know, guys. Listen to me. Don't listen to him. He's dying, right? He's my best mate of my entire life, right? And he's just died. Actually, he's not dead yet. But I do need you to get sort of help. We're going to get him back to Neron so we can help about. Because I don't know if we're going to make it. I don't know how far we
My
are.
brother in Christ. Allow me to see forward for you. Follow the path straight out of here, and you will make it alive.
Oh,
But
oh,
Manik
golly.
cannot come with you. He is on his own quest, right?
I should hope you shouldn't. You're kind of creeping me out
Follow
a little
another
bit.
straight line.
Yeah.
Can I?
You need to get straight out of here, boss man.
Takes the body.
Wait.
He
Before,
takes it off me.
Yeah.
Before he flies off, can I ask? What, do you want?
can I use either cure wounds or healing words?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Damn.
If
Healers?
because
Yeah,
I want
what?
to,
What was the
I
next
want.
one?
I was like, wait. So you said your friend is almost like dying. Is he like how badly hurt is he?
Are you going to look at him?
Yeah,
or
I mean,
am I
yeah,
someone
yeah,
that could
I-
kind of get an idea of how badly hurt someone is
Yeah,
by just
yeah.
looking at him?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, of course.
does he not look very badly hurt to you?
I mean, he looks bloody, but I can't really see under that. So.
So you want to like see inside of him?
No, I
You
want
wanna see
to see the wounds.
Right.
But,
That's a little bit weird.
NPC Roma.
Can I go up to him? Can I go up to him because I have to be in touch range to use Cure Wounds? Can I just go up to him and just like, kind of, just like be in his general area
Yep.
and then cast Cure Wounds, which is it's 1d8.
Plus your plus charisma
Yeah.
modifier.
Plus charisma.
Okay.
Plus
Which one's
your
d8 again? Am I stupid?
That goes 1 to 8.
Wow.
The eight's
Great.
like the pyramid.
This
looking.
one.
The one.
Wait,
It's got
you're
one.
saying this one? Okay.
You got
so
it.
1d8 plus
Your charisma modifier.
charisma modifier
Plus 3.
6. So
No, 6 plus.
6
Six
plus
plus
7.
and then how do you check your charisma modifier?
What is your charisma score?
Plus 3, so 9.
9. 9 health healed.
Yeah, 9 health healed.
You notice he coughs up like a bunch of blood
Oh,
all over his chest, so his chest is still very bloody, but some of the wounds kind of heal up a little bit. He becomes a little more comfortable as he and he throws up everywhere.
Great.
It's all part of the healing process.
Yeah. you okay?
Yeah, you know what? I'm fine. I'm feeling good.
You
Let's
feeling
go back and get him. Do you want to go back and get him? He turns around
Sorry.
to the guy standing
Get
over.
what?
Who exactly? Get who?
That's what you just
Bloody bats. They've been everywhere. There's
Oh, that's so fucking boring.
pests.
Oh, were you clearing out bats? Is that what got you?
We're not clearing them out. We're like, just
Bats are clearing
killing
you
them.
out.
Yeah.
Do you just want it fun?
Yeah, it's more for sport.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they seem to have got you pretty good, pretty good.
Oh no, not good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been fine.
Okay. Well, at least you're. I mean, at least you're feeling better now.
And they get up and dart off. What do you guys want to do?
Back down the path.
Yeah, just carry on with the path.
Yeah, those.
Bit odd, but
Odd
Get a
individuals.
punch anything, man. Let's go.
Should have killed him.
Maybe try and tell us before you vanish into the shadows.
You know what?
Did you not see me? Go?
Not
No.
for a second.
No.
In my opinion, that's on you.
It's kind of right.
I'm a very big man. I'm very hard to lose.
Yeah. You know what? I find myself figuring that out as well.
My greatest project continues to evolve.
What are these projects?
I
you keep
don't. I
talking about?
just don't.
so
I make
no
investments
project.
and they
I'm a
return.
project.
I feel like we carry on. Boom! Oh no.
Sorry. Yeah, there's a massive explosion happens
Oh,
in the
shit.
distance.
Oh, fuck.
For fun.
That sounds like
And-
something to fight.
It is exactly where they just ran towards.
Oh.
They've just been like blown up. They're gone.
Wait, what happened?
Waste.
Oh no. Explosive bats.
And then you notice in some small holes located on the rocks, thousands of bats start flying out of these holes
Thousands?
I'm very
and
much in
filling
this,
the
guys.
room with an absolute swarm just at the top of the cavern.
Oh, dear.
Absolutely all the crystals that were once at the top now get covered in a thick amount of bats, and the room suddenly falls dark for you.
I have
Still
got
got
his
the light.
light. I'm okay.
It was
But
bright
it is-
before because of the
it is
crystals, but
very-
it
it
has
is much
darkened a
darker.
lot just because of these bats covering the entire sky. And then another explosion. More fly out into this main
I think
room.
we should get
Can we go kill
moving,
those guys?
gentlemen. No, we need to
Hundreds
get
turn
moving.
into
Yeah.
200, 300.
Alright, let's go,
I
let's
think-
go, let's go,
Yeah,
let's
I
go.
feel like we need to move. Yeah. Can we?
Stay on the same path. Go
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
forward.
yeah.
I was
Stay
going to
back.
say, I won't go backwards. I'll
No,
carry
we,
on.
Yeah,
we,
we'll
need,
go-
we
we'll-
need to leave.
With
We go
haste.
forwards. We start with haste. With haste. Yeah,
With
yeah.
rapidness and rapidity.
I want everyone to roll me an athletics check, please.
No.
You've
Can
only
I-
rolled well on these. Why are you
I'm on
complaining?
his
It's
shoulders, by the
Tabaxi that
way.
should be bloody complaining.
Tommy,
Yo.
I'm on his shoulders, by the way.
13.
That's a risk.
It's,
But that's an acrobatics instead.
This is great.
I'd rather take that than a -4 to my
I
fucking
rolled a nat 1, but then I get -1 on my athletics, so it's technically a 0.
Yeah.
you're stationary.
I'm
You are
dead.
progressing negatively.
13.
15.
13 as well.
17.
Sorry.
I'm handing on to him with a 17. I just imagine my.
So you jump and grab onto his shoulder.
Right,
and
man.
it's kind of like a flagpole.
I wouldn't even say his shoulder. It's like his trousers. Like his shorts.
Don't pull him down!
You cannot running with all of your trousers.
You're gonna get eaten by bats.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happens to me?
Who rolled below 15?
I'm on
Other than
15.
you.
13.
13 as well.
Okay, so you're leading. No, you two, Ian, sorry.
Leading.
With you grabbing on. You two are a little bit behind.
I'll pull you
Still
off.
moving.
You trip over,
Great.
landing on the ground, having to recorrect your footing. They're already like 50 feet away.
shit.
You guys turn to see Corinna is being left behind.
Wait, how far are we? Because we're not too bad. Like, we were kind of behind. Right?
You're not that far behind.
How many feet?
Yeah. How
How many
feet?
feet?
From Corinna?
Not bad for me. Not like
30, because it's been one turn.
Bastard.
I'm assuming you have 30 foot
Sorry.
walk speed.
I have 35.
35, okay, you're 35 and
What
you're
else?
30.
However,
Yeah, 30.
however.
Bruce wants to.
I'm gonna
He's
press.
putting the juice on.
I'm gonna touch myself, cast alongside on myself,
What?
which will last an hour. So plus 10 speed for an hour.
You can also dash as a bonus action, so your movement's effectively doubled again.
I can also dash the bonus action.
You can also dash as
I'm gonna fucking view back to her.
So that's what? 55 times 3.
I don't think I could. How big are you?
I'm like 5'11".
165.
I'm not gonna pick her up like
Like
physically,
help her on.
but
You
I'm
just
gonna
like, or you just like
gonna
grab.
grab her on.
Yeah.
And then boom, back the other way.
Okay.
At a speed which probably she can't keep up with, so she's at this point just like.
Dragging.
If you move, dash, it's 165 feet every 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Wait,
Mo Farah over here.
And you get dragged.
I just imagine
The
it's
whole
like
way.
a
she takes
cartoon
20
where it's
damage
like-
from the,
I'll-
She's got a bit damage for that.
I'll,
from the G-force.
I'll
Rip
say
all
I'll
that.
say to you in Elvish. I'll just be like, thank you.
Hang on.
I don't know what happened.
He's rolling it down.
You've not got time to bloody
You might not
follow
be
you, you
human.
might die.
Hey,
Right.
that-
I'll
that's
say
it.
thank you because I'm
3 damage.
He reaches terminal
Not too
velocity.
bad.
Foot damage, and your feet
Also, yeah, with all the G's,
killed.
just
You sprain your foot. You're like me. You got a broken foot now.
when I stop, we're going so fast that she just keeps.
So you two have successfully made it out of this cavern area and are into a bit more, I say open, it's not hugely open, but it's more open than this one section you're in. As for the rest of you, you've still not made it out. You're pretty close, but...
I was going to say, I can move. If I move and dash, I do 80 feet.
Come on, man. The bats then begin to make their way on a descent, almost heading directly towards you as you're at the back. And you notice as almost a swarm becomes like a almost tornado shape as it kind of spins and comes straight towards you. Thousands of bats with their like teeth bare, heading right into your rear. Your-
Up your ass.
yeah.
I do it again.
How far is the exit from me? Do you want to say like, is it like 30 feet away or like
60 foot
60 feet? Okay. How close are the bats?
to you.
Yes. Are they like? Is it like?
Well, they're
They're-
still like up in the top of the cabin,
But they're on their
heading
way.
towards you. Yeah,
Okay.
they'll be with you soon.
So can I use the Missy Step to move 30 feet straight in front? So it makes me a bit closer to the exit.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Cool.
You can use your movement as well.
But that will be your action.
Bonus action.
Bonus action for Mrs.
Oh, is it Mr.
Yeah.
Step bonus action?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then
Banger of a
start
spell.
your movement, right?
So-
you can make it.
That would make it right if my movement is 30 and then step as
Then
well.
step, yeah.
Cool. Perfect. So yeah, I'll just use that.
You'll have to roll again for athletics though.
Yep. Cool.
Come on, roll
Natural
well.
one.
Do not.
And
He
I'll
lands.
also need one from you
Yeah,
two and an
please do
acrobatics
not
from you.
teleport into.
Actually, what did you get for
unstick.
acrobatics last time?
17.
Okay, roll again.
Natural
You got-
20.
you got
I've
roll
gone
for
faster.
athletics. You
Yeah,
got roll
The
for
arms are
athletics.
pumping. Oh, big lead.
19. Roll a 13. I have no bonus.
Okay. You make it.
Fucking slow down.
You make it.
I'm cooked.
What did you roll?
22.
You make it, and you're on his back. You all make it outside the cabin as the bats. Ben even made it like halfway to the bottom, but they do continue charging and are kind of coming towards a little slit you went through.
Yeah.
They'll be able to get through this slit, but
Okay.
not at maximum speed.
Where
And
is-
the cabin you're in hardly feels safe, as you can still hear a lot of squeaking ahead of you. You know this cave is going to be filled with to the brim with bats soon enough.
What the fuck have we done?
We've got
And
to
you're
keep moving,
hardly-
I'm gonna
gentlemen.
cast Mage Armor on myself. Yeah, I feel like.
Just yourself?
Yeah, fuck you guys. You see me just go.
Let's have a
But
perception from
flip
everyone,
it over,
please.
and I'm like,
Pass
alright, Mage Armor.
I have become blind.
I have a +5 and I managed to land 8-6.
9, 10,
I got 5.
11.
Yay!
I am
11.
I am
Wait, no, sorry,
staring intently at my cards.
Sorry, I rolled a 2, so I got 7.
I got for 21, so I rolled a 19 plus 2.
Please perceive for us.
Guys, it's not
But
the
I
cards.
grows a
I
third
can't
up.
see it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hang on. No bats on that one.
You enter translate.
What'd you get, Owen?
Oh yeah, no, I did do my Mage Armor, so my AC is 13. What do you want me to roll?
Perception, please.
Your AC's what?
My AC's now 13. That is life-saving.
With major.
How much is my...
My
He's
normal
got
armor.
negative dexterity.
My
Oh,
normal
yeah.
armor is 10. I have no
Because I was
bonus.
gonna say AC 13 is like my normal AC.
I rolled a 17
I don't wear armor.
with plus 2, 19.
Though unarmored
Both
defense
of
is
you
very
two?
spicy.
See some old friends who are currently on a platform just above you, attacking the bats. Old friends referring to the two people previously who, in fact, did not die, but are instead just absolutely hitting the shit out of things and blowing things up.
You have to admire it at some point.
And they're like, yeah, it's so good. And they're just like swinging all these bats.
Leave him, leave him, leave him, leave him, leave him. Good distraction.
I want to punch something, man.
No, not now. Later.
Can't fight thousands of bats.
What would you like to do?
Leave him. Okay, is there an exit on the
So
other
then
side?
you
You
said
can
that.
keep following the path.
Yeah, just follow the path.
Does the
Yeah.
path lead up to where they are, or is it off in a?
You can't see.
Just follow the path, right?
Well,
You
either
don't
way,
want-
we haven't seen them, so I think we're just still...
Gentlemen,
Yeah,
we
we've-
haven't
yeah.
seen
the
them.
cards say the straight line.
Yeah.
We follow the straight line.
We follow the straight line.
As you're following the straight line, I won't actually roll athletics. You make your way around the corner and you hear the bats in the background almost slamming against the wall as they start almost emerging into the room you're in. And you don't notice them fill up the room because you've already kind of come around the corner. But you do feel the sense that there is a lot of bats entering the room you're in, as well as the bats that they're luring in because they're in a platform above you in the same style room. They're also bringing in bats in their direction as well. So the room is eventually going to be overrun. I want everyone to roll me another perception check as we're kind of running through this room.
Not 20.
19.
21.
So
I rolled a
that's
19 again.
well,
You are
12.
20, 23 total, but
Roll
it's a nat 20
Well,
anyway. So.
gang.
19.
12.
Also 12.
21,
10.
10. Okay, anything 20 and above?
Oh, for
Yay! I rolled a nat
You're
20,
not a
so.
perceiver. Oh, what's your what's it called?
I have plus 5 on perception.
What's your favourite terrain?
Sorry?
Did you take favoured terrain as a ranger?
Yes.
What is your favourite?
Ocean.
If you say some dumb
I
ass
was going to say,
Desert.
in the
I was
Underdark.
going to say, if it's Underdark, I think you do get some bonuses.
It was... Well, I don't think Underdark was an option. I think it was just like something stony. Like
Yeah, it's like
something
rocky terrain.
Yeah,
Rocky terrain.
mountain is an
Rocky
option.
terrain.
but I
mountainous
think
rocky
it's fine.
terrain. Yeah,
Yeah, that would
but
account for
if
it.
it counts, like I would have a look at
I'll
those
allow that.
benefits.
Does that give me advantage on this?
Yeah.
I can't. It gives you
So
a
yeah, you're above
Yeah.
Is it advantage or is it just a bonus?
Just,
Hang
just,
on.
Well, player's handbook. This is what we're here
It's
for.
coming out.
I thought it was
Holy.
advantage.
Coming in clutch.
I'm pretty sure you get.
I thought favourite terrain was just advantage on all rolls.
Natural Explorer, choose one
Oh.
type of terrain. Oh, reading light.
Oh.
When you make an intelligence,
that's
wisdom
pretty cool.
or wisdom check related to your favourite terrain, your proficiency bonus is doubled.
Oh.
Double proficiency.
29.
Jesus.
Have a look at the rest of Natural
Sorry.
Explorer.
I was going to say 20.
Sorry.
What's your proficiency?
Oh,
It's
God.
over there.
Guys, the red light's coming out.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
because it's bats in it.
Oh, my
How
lad.
does that look on camera?
Yeah, cool.
Probably,
Probably-
really bad.
No, it looks
Probably
cold.
Probably
Cold.
sick.
Does it?
I bet it looks
Oh.
sick. Now all red.
All red.
Yeah,
All right,
keep
Abby.
it red.
We're in a danger zone.
So
Thank-
only the proficiency bonus is doubled.
Yeah.
So, it'd be
So instead of plus
plus-
2, you
plus
get plus 4.
So I'm at 21.
Cool. Yeah.
That's good to know.
Keep it
so
open
you do
because
notice.
it's useful for you here.
Yeah. So as
Have a look
you're
at the
running
rest
through the
of Natural
cavern,
Explorer, there's some cool
Oh.
stuff.
you notice ahead now is some
I've got a
bats.
book reader
As
on my
for
table.
you.
Do I notice anything else? Because I rolled a nat 20.
I've got a book reader on my table.
I'll give
now.
you advantage on your next perception check
Oh,
in
thank you.
search of bats.
That's interesting what I'm reading here.
Oh,
Is
there's
that
no
it
bats.
says actually
Look, there's no bats on this card.
when traveling for an hour or more in your favourite terrain, the group cannot become lost.
This guy's just known the way and just been like, nah,
Except by magical means. So
It's magical.
there could be
Wait,
some-
sorry, can you repeat what you said we noticed?
bats.
Yeah. So ahead of you now is bats.
Okay, even
Bats,
like that.
bats, revolution.
So I'll describe it in a little bit more detail as for everyone. Obviously, all of you don't notice the bats,
I am
only you
red.
three do. But in
Red
terms of
ball.
everyone else, you're kind of on the side of a cliff right now. As the side of the cliff is almost like sloped. Still manage, you can still manage to get down it safely. And at the bottom is like a layer of water,
No.
kind of thick and almost like foggy water. And heading towards around the corner through the entranceway that you were assumed to go through is the bats.
I would also say
No,
red.
sorry. I think no. I don't get this because I went Depth Explorer, not Natural Explorer.
Yeah. Okay,
So
cool.
this is all. That's fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect any of this shit.
I don't think reds are the one.
My friend just sent me that. They're watching it.
Let me see.
That's what I look like on their screen at the moment.
Oh, red lights are
Abby,
gone.
you might be
Maybe
right.
not all red. Let's have the
Mate.
white.
Yeah. You might be right. You might.
Oh, that's
Rollins running out.
Okay, let's continue on.
Yeah, sorry.
As we are sprinting down this path, have you noticed the bats?
I'm gonna let these guys know because obviously we've noticed the bats that are ahead of us. So I'm just gonna be like, bit of an issue. If you look ahead of us, there's even more bats coming our way. So
Oh no.
we need a plan.
Due to being an urgent situation, no
If
time for a plan.
If it's
Okay.
in there and you've taken Deft Explorer or not Favoured Enemy, whatever the other Tasha's one is called, they replace those features.
They replaced the Natural Explorer features.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just confused because Depth Explorer isn't in the
I'm assuming
Yeah,
you just
it's
keep
in-
going forward then.
I would like the thing that I tend to do as a DM in urgent situations is I would like everyone to write down what they would like to do in the situation.
I know what I want to do.
Just write it down so then I can confirm that you're not changing your idea based on what other people have said.
So are we in like what type of area are we in? Are we kind of like what the photo is? We're like kind of on like a bridge type
area
thing.
like this. You're coming along like a cliffside around. There's a big sort of mountain on the side, and then on the bottom of it on the other side, there's a slope that goes down to a thick water.
Okay.
It's like smoky water.
What type of creature is a bat? Is that a beast?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, I can't decide
I'm
what I
just
want to
considering-
do.
so-
You have 5 seconds.
Yeah, so the options we've got is basically go straight into the room of potential bats or go into the water.
Exactly.
Cool. Yeah.
And I'll count down in 5, 4,
Oh fuck. I'm
3, 2, 1. Decisions.
I'm jumping into the water.
Jumping into water.
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, water. Fuck.
You can't change your mind. It
Well,
has to be
go on,
exactly
go
what
on,
you've
go on
done.
into water. I'm
What are you
jumping
doing?
Shit.
Are you attacking?
I've said. Cause I'm assuming we can still structure as like action, bonus action, movement, that sort of
Yeah.
thing. So I've got it as I'll take my action as the dodge action, or if I need to, I'll use that as a dash and take bonus action, patient defense to
Yeah.
make it harder for them to hit me. And I'm going to run straight through the bats.
You're going through the bats, okay.
Oh my god.
There's an ace on the table. Straight ahead is the other direction.
Yes.
I said I really don't like water, but so I'm jumping in the water.
I still have Longsword, so I'm going for.
So we're splitting the party, guys!
I win my project!
So it's what? It's us three and then these
Wow.
So,
How
in
the
an
games
urgent
are
level of
played.
stress, you three decide to jump straight towards the water,
Whoa.
almost sliding down the cliff face. As you go deeper and deeper and deeper through the thick smoke that looked like water, but you keep going and going and going and going and going.
We made the
and
smart
going.
decision.
Deeper and
We-
deeper and
we made
deeper
a
into the
decision.
cave until splash.
Okay.
You enter some water. You almost try and like use
I'll-
your claws to like
I'll
pull yourself up.
I'll like gesture to you to like come and sit on my shoulder because I know that cats
So I'm
don't
like pushing
water.
you above, like below water.
He is like 4 feet tall.
I'm still like
Yeah.
humanoid, but I just don't like
Yeah.
water.
You're probably looking about 100 meters down from where you guys are right now.
I am. Not even feet.
Meters.
Meters. Damn.
Where's this guy?
Okay, so we.
As for you three, let's roll initiative.
Damn.
If you three get eaten, I swear to
Oh,
God.
that's a.
Next campaign.
George, do
Are
you
these
want
the
to track
tables
initiative
issues
on your
fixed?
whiteboard if you've got space? I was just
Sure.
thinking about it.
So what I'm going to do for you guys is we're doing a special little bit of combat. Is we don't do initiative here. We do combined initiative with me rolling the exact same amount of dice that you guys are rolling, so 3d20.
Yep.
And the higher total is whether the bats or you
Yep.
guys go first.
I like that.
You're not going to have many turns because there's bats behind you, and once those bats catch up, I'm sorry, you're probably dead. So you've got to be quick with this bit of combat, and you've got to attack fast, and you've got to make your way through fast.
You could have done well. With
We're doing
fireball,
initiative based off.
I was gonna say you don't have an.
You
Eldritch
can take your
Blast.
turn whenever you want. So, for example,
of this spell.
say George the Ranger wanted to cast a spell on the monk beforehand, then you can then take your action to use
So
what has
can
been
we, I
cast
don't
on
want to
you.
call it metagame, but metagame. Like
You can
after the
discuss
plan
what you want to
turn.
do,
You guys don't
but
have
with
any
some level of urgency.
spellcasters.
Yeah.
And then the bats will
Yeah,
then
okay.
take their turn
But it's
all
like
as one
they
group.
have no
So you're
fireball,
essentially
no
using
Eldritch Blast,
your actions as a
nothing.
group. You have to take all your actions in one go, so your action, bonus action, and reaction, whatever, all has to be within one turn, as well as obviously your movement. However, you can take those in any order you want based on the situation. Go.
Okay,
Good
so
luck, good
I've
luck.
gotten 21 on my initiative.
I got 13.
I got 15.
Okay, so we are at 36, 49.
49.
I think you fucking lose. I got nat 20,
Oh.
19, and 4.
That's what you
What,
think.
what are modifiers? Because that does matter.
Yeah.
No modifiers on my end.
Cool. So that's 39 add 4 is
43.
43.
And it's 44.
We got, what did we get?
You got
49.
44.
What did we get? 21, add 15 is 36,
Add 13.
add 13 is
49.
49.
So you got
So
five.
we're ahead by 5.
But does the nat 20 change anything about that?
No, not
Okay.
initiative.
So I'm ahead.
49,
get first
so we are first.
You're
Fuck me.
first. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep, go for it.
That's a new. We're gonna have to get used to that, but of
Yeah,
course,
that's
like
fine.
that's the first time doing this.
What do we want to do, fellas?
I'm considering
Can I, before anything happens,
Can we help you guys?
cast
when we're
Long
leaving
Strider
or
on
not?
someone else as well?
No, we're 100 meters
him.
down.
If you
Oh,
give
no,
me long
outside of
strider,
that.
I'm gone.
I'm giving him Long Strider.
Get hit. Can you get long strided? You pick me up. You two start dashing. I'll throw cards behind me.
Machine gun.
Let's current it out.
Wait, should we?
What does long strider
We
give?
both have Long Strider, right?
What does it give me?
Plus 10 speed. And, wait,
Dash
And it allows you to.
You
attack
can
with
dash
your
on a bonus
action.
action.
dash
I
on
can
a
already
bonus
do
action.
that.
So you don't
Yeah,
have
but
to.
I can-
so
I
you
can't-
don't have to spend a
You
key
don't have
point
to spend a
do
key
it.
point.
That's the important thing.
we each take him in one arm.
I'm faster than you.
By how much?
I'm with long strider. I'm 50 movement speed.
Okay, I'm 45.
You're kind of close.
Okay, so I can like hold back.
Yeah, yeah.
So if
You
we're
just
moving
pick him
both
up
at
by-
45 move speed,
Yeah, but so that's 45, 90, 135.
You grab
well,
him.
that's with him, so
That,
I am not that
Yeah,
heavy.
yeah,
I am
but with both of us
5'8"
carrying
and a
Yeah.
spindly little.
I just
my-
find you both grab him by the
there's
arm.
something with
He's just
Goliath.
like-
There's something with Goliath carry weight where I can carry like 3 times
You,
my body
yeah,
weight
you
without
count as
getting
a
encumbered.
size larger, so,
I don't even need to touch him.
I can carry him myself.
On your own, fine. So
your
I'm
carry
just,
capacity is double twice
Yeah.
instead of
I'm
once.
going then.
Yeah. So if you cast long strider on me, I'm going to pick him up. I'm going to move, action dash, bonus action dash. I'm going to go at the full speed, so I'm going to go 150 feet, and I'm just going to do that.
Yeah,
So you're taking your action first then?
yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's
I
cast
pull out the
Long Strider.
vial of blood, mark you with it.
Super.
Suddenly it was,
I am fast.
one thing I'm thinking is, do we want to do anything to do with the bats, or do we just...
Leave that to me.
I was going to say the thing
Oh,
is,
yeah.
this,
you're
is
not
all,
the most
this is
accurate
all
one.
I've got.
You haven't seen me miss.
You've thrown one.
You threw it at a table.
100% win rate.
100%. Put it this way: I have 2 fists. They're bats. They can like dart in and out.
My thing is bats, right? Not big fans of fire.
Do you have fire? 'Cause I've got fists. That's it.
You know who does have fireball? The cats.
I don't have fireball. He
Oh.
does.
No, I don't have fireball. You get a
Oh,
It
well,
is not.
Why
He's
do
not
none
got
of us
third
have
level
fireball?
spells.
No, you get
I have
a
10
level
I
3
have 10
spell. Level
torches.
3 spell.
Oh, true.
I have
I
10
have
torches.
eldritch
I'm on, I'm on it, boss
I
man.
just
sleep.
I'm on it, boss man.
Because I have
I also
explorer's
have
pack.
animal
The
friendship.
thing is, right,
You have a
Can we-
thousand
how far can we see down this path?
Like ahead.
Who actually succeeded on the
Me, I got
perception?
21.
You.
He succeeded as well with his proficiency, so we both.
You've all seen it now, but you can't see much further than the bats because they're almost blocking this
Okay.
archway that you want.
How long till the bats reach us?
Yeah.
As in from behind you?
The first bats, how long will they...
No, in front of us. I want to know
3
what's up in
turns.
front.
3 meters?
3 turns.
3 turns.
But
That gives me
basically-
some time to do some shit.
So 30 seconds.
but
So I'm
basically-
thinking, picture the following. Torch. Right? Arrow. Light the torch on fire, light the arrow on fire. I just let one loose. See what it does.
Try and make a path in between
So-
and part of the Red Sea.
Let you just see what it does. Because there's bats in front of us as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only
to
3.
throw out.
So just send that...
You say there's only 3
Only
bats
3
in front of
bats?
us?
You don't know what's past those bats. You can see 3. You
I
don't know
will...
what's in
I'm
the
not-
gonna be in the
okay.
next section.
Counterpoint. I can move 150 feet in a turn. I just go and scout ahead of those 3 bats, because they're not fucking catching me. And then I can shout back to see what's happening.
Can you shout at 150
I think-
feet?
We,
Yeah.
I think,
Man, I can
I
shout.
think we charge forward regardless.
Yeah, we could.
If you can pick me
Worst
up,
case scenario, we all go that way.
Sure.
It's
Yeah.
bad. We turn back. We've still got
Sure.
another turn.
I
before
won't do
the
anything
bats
now, I will
come.
just run with you.
yeah,
If it gets naughty, I might have to pull something.
yeah.
That's fine. So
We are...
Turn first,
You
turn
go first.
second, turn third.
Yeah, so...
Can I just mention something real quick? I was really hoping that you would jump into the water and you would want to fight the bats because you would have just pulled him with you. No
Oh,
ma-
yeah.
No matter what.
I just saw the
that we got that.
Anyway, yeah. So first,
Sorry, man, I'm
second,
whipping
third.
out my whip.
You've then moved...
That's
how
fucking
much?
good.
150?
Oh.
So
150
it's all
feet.
you at the moment. So you've cast, and then you've got other shit to do.
Yeah. What does that count as?
So you've got your action to cast Longstrider. You've then got your bonus action free to do whatever.
Yeah,
with a
so I
bonus
can
action,
dash.
And you've got movement.
Can I dash twice or can I just dash and
You've
move?
got one dash because you've got your bonus action and
Because
Longstrider
you had to
on
use
yourself.
your action to cast on me.
And
then
dash is
you've
just
got
double
bonus.
move speed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sure. So I go 90 plus 45. I go 135.
No.
-1. So what's your current movement speed? What's your base movement
Because
speed?
you
45.
use your action to cast Longstrider on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I've
you don't
got
have that bonus
150
action.
feet.
Yeah.
But then you've only got bonus action and
Movement left.
Yeah.
So you move, what was it, 45?
Yeah.
And then bonus action dash.
Bonus
so
action
you move
dash.
90.
So I move 90 total.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
and
not.
then
You're
next
not.
turn you can do the 135.
Sure. So I move
Yeah.
90 total.
Okay.
And that's all of your
behind them.
actions.
So that's my turn as well.
I go 150 feet.
Can I get picked up, Smile?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
with
Thank you, King.
Okay, so you pick up. It's probably going to take an action.
yeah.
I'll go 100 feet.
Yeah. So
Take
he's
him up, go
moved,
ahead.
he's moved 100, he's moved 90. I am now a moving turret. And I've got three bats in front of me, I believe.
Yep.
Fortunately,
Oh god. Oh
Try.
god. Oh
So
no.
the first card gets loaded into the hand.
Oh no. Please. Please,
as,
Alex.
as I always do, it's time to throw in Weapon Master because accuracy is not a real concept.
The first attack of the campaign, everybody.
Is a 2. Very much misses. Does an 8 hit? I'm expecting the answer is no. I then, bonus action, you throw a second card.
Oh, 2.
That is a 15 for, that is +1, so 16 to hit.
Hits.
That's going to do it.
Oh, here we go.
So this has got +16 on damage.
So fucking
Please explode for maximum damage 20.
Oh
my god.
How do you want to do
The
it?
bat
Describe,
implodes.
describe how the card attacks him.
I have pulled a deck from a holster. This is the full set of metal cards. First one comes out, absolutely wild. You know, I look at my hand, go, falls off. Let me try,
No, I like
let me
to
try
think-
with the other hand.
I like to think because we've gone 100 feet in
The card-
6 seconds, you just got fuck.
Yeah. Try the other hand. Split through the middle. But there are 2 bats remaining. And I'm a fighter with
got
one,
action surge.
one great feature of action surge. Which gives me one more action to hit a second bat. That is a 4. 5 will not hit a bat. Third card, off the cave wall somewhere.
So one bat gets struck by this card,
fuck.
splitting right through it.
Do you actually have ammo on those, or is that like? Okay.
I'm counting.
And the second card, no, sorry, the first card misses, second card hits,
Slices.
third card flings around
Yeah.
and pings into the cavern and goes deep, and you'll never see that card again. But you do manage to make it past the first bat, but then are going to get hit by the second
Yeah.
bats, but they are going to hit with disadvantage. Due to you guys leading, they're both going to attack you guys. One attack on each of you.
Safe. That's cool.
Manak
56
does a 6 hit and does a 6 hit.
Does not.
So they can't bite you essentially as you're
Because
speeding
you're just
past.
moving so.
They go in for a lunge, but sadly are unable to
They
hit.
both hit each other like.
How the fuck we're going to connect back up with this slot? Beyond me. Not even
Yeah.
thinking about that.
We're on the cards path.
Exactly.
We
We're
follow
following the cards.
And you finally make your way through to the other side into a new room. But we'll get back to you
Shit.
as we'll cut back to you
Boss
guys.
fight, boss fight, boss fight.
So, like,
There's a shot.
just after I've like signaled to you to come sit on my shoulder because you don't like what I'm just like, I think I've now realised that there's only half the party here. I'm like, I've been left with a cat and a kobold.
That is
This is the
tragic.
start of a joke.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Cat and Kobo walk into a bar.
basically, guys, we have no idea where the rest of our party is.
That's true.
We're in this strange body of water.
Yep.
For all we know, could be the bottom of the Underdark.
True.
You're the one that should know most about this.
Yep.
What do we do?
1, don't like water. 2, never went this deep. 3,
There's a joke there.
right. I feel like we just get to the nearest land, please. I'm struggling right
The
now.
full hand. Nature with advantage.
Nature with advantage.
Nature with advantage. Nature.
Why do? Okay.
Oh yeah. Let me just let me be happy with myself.
I'm a natural.
Fuck you and your patron.
Fuck you.
19 plus 1, so a dirty 20.
7.
23.
Cool. Both of you are aware that you are at the bottom of the Underdark. This is as deep as it gets.
Okay.
What do
So
you see?
the water is relatively lukewarm. You know, you're pretty deep in under the earth right now, so the water is obviously going to be hot, and it is quite sweaty where you are. And you know that there can be a lot of creatures that dwell in these waters. Perhaps even scarier than bats.
Alright, so
Can we get to the nearest land? Like, is
Yeah,
there...
how close is like the nearest piece of land to this
How are
water?
you supposed to know?
this is the thing. While they're discussing, you see my character go, wow, shit, and he reaches in and casts Launch Strider on himself.
So he just starts
I've
like
seen
kicking
this
in the
one
water,
before.
like, yeah, he's gone.
Alright, so that's
What's
think
your,
that-
what's your move speed?
30 movement.
30, 40.
Your move speed should not be 30 as a fucking kobold
I
with 2 decks.
The quickest kobold knows
He
about.
is running in the water. He's not even swimming. He doesn't know how to.
It's 100.
Yeah, do you know how to swim?
120.
Well, this
80
time
on the
it'll
first
be-
one. Because 40 plus 40.
Oh, because it
Move
yeah,
bonus
goes
action.
up
Oh
to
shit, yeah, so
And then
So it'd be
second
80.
one will be 80, 120.
okay. So yeah, I just start trying to find anything where I can just like
Just
put
Barry
my
Allen
feet down
flash
on like a
over the
ledge,
water.
basically. Like I'm not. Yeah, trying to find an exit. Yeah, okay, but I'm just trying to find something where we can all like get on and like stand.
One thing I'm going to say, what level are the enemies that we are going into? Are they similar to us?
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Okay, cool. I was going to say.
That
cool.
would be fucking. I can take it.
Yo, any Ublexes
come
in the
here.
chat?
As you're
fuck
kicking
out of the terrace.
in the water very aggressively, you're bringing a lot of attention to
Oh,
yourself.
for fuck's sake, more bats.
Obviously. And you feel a weird presence below you.
Me when the Kraken.
Alligator.
One bite.
I'm just gonna. So, is there a way I can like? Give me a minute. I'm just gonna look at my features.
Allow me
and
to
shit.
consult
Can
the
I just
book.
say nuh-uh?
You guys don't feel this, by the way.
Okay.
Go King.
Because he's
You're-
away from us,
Yeah,
right?
and you're just kind of chilling on me.
He's
like, just like,
dressed and sprinting away.
Where the fuck is he going?
I don't know.
And also, there isn't one below you guys. There's only one below.
I feel like as long as we take this...
We just
Slow.
have to take it slow.
I'm
yeah.
gonna.
It's like I listen. I don't know what this kobold is doing. Like,
In terms of metagaming here, you don't know that there's something below him, so you wouldn't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
to take
yeah.
it slow.
so
Unless you rolled really well on your thing, which was
I mean,
kind of fun.
we're
What,
just.
the nature one?
Yeah.
21.
A 20
20
would have,
just
you
like
would have
20
known you have to move slowly around
Which?
creatures in this area. You just didn't know enough about it because he's been a pretty young.
Start learning.
So I'm gonna. So I feel the presence. I'm gonna just like, like basically like, I assume we're like still next to the wall. I'm gonna try and just, like not climb out the wall because I feel like there's too much movement. I'm just gonna stop, like completely just stop.
Stop.
Like, and what I'm gonna do is just like I'm gonna try and put myself against. So like we've come down a cliff edge like that. I'll put myself like up against it basically. So I'll either have to come like that to me, and that gives me like a pray and a hope.
So you feel as if when you reach the cliff edge, you notice below the cliff edge, kind of there's no wall here, so
Yeah.
it kind of like arches back and then spikes backwards like this, and you feel as if your legs kind of go backwards where they shouldn't go.
No. That's that.
And
I
the-
hate
the,
this.
The ominous feeling it's getting a little bit more tense. You feel as if
We did
your
alright.
legs are getting a little bit more heavy as you're leaning up against this wall. Can you roll me another wisdom save? I love wisdom saves.
I know, right?
Can I have the book?
Tasha's, probably. They call me the tactician. Sprint forward.
6.
6.
I rolled. I will say, I think I've rolled like 5 2s today.
Your rolls looking for
So-
roll.
Oh shit! I've swapped d20s as well. Like, I'm just trying to
You
fit.
are
I
now
know what the
extremely
page is,
stressed.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
40
force
something?
you to erratically try and get out of this situation
Yeah. Go.
due to you just losing all lack of knowledge
Yeah.
of the situation. And you try and pull yourself up onto the cliff face, which is unsuccessful due to stress in the
Let me just
situation.
check. Let me just check. I rolled good, but still sucks.
Yeah. You
I was,
18
I was
minus
hoping
6.
for like the 1, but it's just like. Woof.
Yeah, so you're trying to pull yourself up and
Yeah.
you're just kicking your feet, and you guys notice that
He's worrying.
what's your name?
Yeah.
Vosha
Yeah,
is
yeah.
very stressed out.
This.
Fucking hate water.
How far away from us is he?
I'm like probably. I'm not.
Probably about 10 foot.
Yeah, I'm not that.
Oh, okay. Is
swam back to
the
you, I guess.
creature within range?
You don't
We
know there's a
don't know
creature
that there's a
Oh,
creature.
okay. So we don't know. Okay, cool.
Just you, like you
So
can't just like mad
there's
panic.
literally
basically.
nothing we can really.
No. I
You're
mean,
just confused by his panic.
I mean,
Yeah,
do you,
I'm just more like.
Do you know?
Do you not like water?
Hydrophobia.
Or I was gonna say, do you
Me
know?
too.
Do you know about Robin? Do you know about like anything that could put us in danger here? Or
The creatures in the deep water can be scary. We are in its domain, so
okay.
As you're talking,
tread lightly.
you almost feel the vibrations on the water, and you feel the creature getting closer to these vibrations that they're creating from their voices.
So we feel it.
Stop fucking talking.
What?
The voice. Stop fucking talking.
Isaac.
Yeah,
I'm already
I'll
scared
shut up
of
as
water.
You,
as
like
well.
you just see my character just like freeze.
Production, let's get a blue.
Oh, water blue.
It's just gonna be like it's just
Water
gonna be like a koi
Like a
fish.
light.
Just
There's our water, guys. Look at this. Yeah, it's
I'm
suddenly everything's just gone silent.
Do I still feel it? Like that
You stop
highs-
feeling it for a moment, and then you feel it brush against your leg.
Just sit still. Just
I
sit
want
still.
to say,
thick
like, I
and
have such a
slimy.
massive fear of like cave and water. Like that, I like those videos. Oh, bro, I'm not how. Okay, I'm gonna.
He's not a Subnautica enjoyer.
No, I'm
I
no,
love
bro. I
Subnautica,
tried to
but
play
I
that game
have
once. I
phobia.
had a, like a minor just fuck this. Like I walked
Oh,
away.
yeah, that'll fucking do it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sit there and not move. I do like my character's basic. You see, like frozen still, and
To
when he
read the
just
vibe.
told you guys to be quiet, and like he just goes, "There is something."
I like freeze. I freeze.
Yeah, it's just
There's-
and, like I'm trying to whisper. It's my leg.
Okay, I'm gonna get a perception from both of you with advantage, having just been told.
Can I just say,
If this is a
Focus
fucking
on
we're the dumb ones, and we made it look easy.
Yeah.
These three are the intelligent ones.
Just go forward.
They're
Well,
fucked.
to be fair,
Go
to be
forward,
fair,
follow
I
the
was
cards.
paired with my two
I got
greatest
a 10.
projects. This
That's
was
what it
never
should be.
going
I
to
got
go
a
So
wrong.
with advantage,
Yep, so
it'll be
roll-
like a 12. So
Yeah.
I got a 10.
10.
18.
Yeah,
18.
so 18. You
know.
begin to sort of focus on what he could be talking about, and you too feel those vibrations. You don't feel anything. You're kind of more above the water.
Yeah, because I'm essentially on her anyway.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't feel as much. But yeah, you start feeling the water vibrate. Nothing alerting you yet, but obviously he is extremely stressed.
I just kind of like. No, I'm not. I just like whisper to you because obviously if you're like right here, I'm just like. We need to leave, but we have to do this very carefully. Very carefully.
I'm sat there like, well, like you know when cats get out of water and their like hackles are up and everything. That's me.
And listen, I know that you can be quite energetic.
You hear it.
Fuck that.
Or it makes a noise.
I don't like it.
You kind of
need
hear it
you.
below you.
I need you to stay still. Okay. And then, yeah, that's what I'm gonna say to Robin.
Everything goes silent for a second, and then you feel it brush past your leg, and yours too.
I'm not gonna.
In
give it.
at the same time.
Almost at the same
like,
time, and you both turn and look at each other.
10 foot.
I'm not gonna give a reaction. I'm just gonna look over to you.
I like you just. Like I fucking.
I'm just like stone faced, and I just like glance over to you.
Just not gonna move. Just gonna wait and wait for this feeling
You
to.
hear the
Is it getting louder?
again. No.
Fucking sea.
Same kind of motion.
If this is a fucking whale killing it. I know they're endangered.
Wales.
You keep
Whales.
waiting.
Listen,
Come right.
Robin. If there's anything you can do to help, do it now.
I need you to. I'm gonna whisper. I'm gonna whisper.
We can stage whisper. Yeah, go.
Stage whisper. I need you to tell me when it next like brushes past you. Like give me a signal. Like tap. Like
No, this is gonna
Hey,
be
so
good.
with
Your
the character,
character.
with
Yeah,
the
for
character,
next.
yeah. Sorcerer.
next time it goes there.
Suddenly everything goes silent, and it brushes past you.
I give you a tap.
Okay, I want to cast Animal Friendship.
Man, I was like, I can wait
It's
10
range
minutes,
of
make an
33,
instant serpent, and
30
fucking
feet,
carry
and
myself
the
out.
wisdom
of
is
here.
13, which I have, so
13 wisdom save.
13 wisdom.
It's an aboleth, guys. Poof.
Continue. As it suddenly gets a little bit more ominous, and the water begins to vibrate a bit more.
Is it aggressive?
What's the
find
effects
out.
of the spell?
It literally just means that. Wait, so
I have one
if
spell slot
my
left,
data would
and I'd
work,
rather use it on
What
myself.
do you need? Animal friendship.
yeah, Animal Friendship.
Player's handbook. Speed it over there.
Which one? Where do I go? Where do I go?
Miles.
Treasure eye summon.
In the back, they are alphabetical order. So near the start of spells for a H. Fly on over there.
Yo.
Is
Does
there?
it allow you?
I know he's doing that. Is there
talk
any
or
like
understand?
anything I can see where we can put ourselves on? Like
don't
feet?
know.
Is there
If not-
anything I can see? Just even in my mad panic.
Spell
Is there
list, so
anything?
it should be
I'll let you look in a second.
Yeah, thank you.
further down. You want a description?
This spell lets you
Tell me
convince
how-
a beast
how
that
can
you
you
mean
do
no
that?
harm. Choose a beast that you can see within
Animal
range.
Friendship, right.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
So-
Cal.
I was just reading.
He
it.
just read it out.
Oh, yeah,
This spell lets you convince a beast that you mean no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range. It must be able to see and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed a successful wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration. If one of your companions harms a target, the spell ends.
Yeah. So there's a chance it couldn't hear him because of the water, but it depends.
I think that's down to your
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll find out when he.
You
bites
just wouldn't know if you charmed it or not.
Yeah.
Okay,
Finds out if
okay.
he bites you or doesn't.
Okay, so
Well, I'm dead.
Also, it specifically said that the animal sees that you mean no harm.
And it has to hear you as well, so I'm assuming, is
But
it
it
like
still,
a verbal
it still
spell?
has to make the save.
But
Is
I'm
it a
saying,
verbal spell?
no, but I'm saying from a logistics standpoint, does that mean it could still be aggressive towards you, or does that mean it's?
it just
It
means
is-
that.
It's
Wait,
also
d-
considered
I'll give you
charmed
this. If
by
the charm
you.
was successful, it wouldn't attack you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like
It's all dependent on.
I give you like a slight signal to slowly like tread water forward, like just lightly. I'm still on you. Like, just lightly tread forward.
I'll trust you this time, cat.
I'm gonna follow, but like.
As you begin to tread water a little bit closer,
Scary.
I would like you to make a wisdom save with disadvantage, and you to make wisdom saves.
Okay.
Second one was good.
Yeah, second one was good.
What was
but,
the
you know.
first one?
Wisdom
Shame
save
it's
with
disadvantage.
8,
So a
9,
9.
10, 11.
wait, wisdom save, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
Any wise men?
My
We're
wisdom.
all
pretty
wise.
wise, yeah.
My wisdom's pretty good.
Wait,
I've just
that's
been
actually
running
quite
shit
funny.
today.
Wait,
like, I've rolled
All
so
of the
bad.
wisdom characters are together.
See, we're dumb.
Well, the
I
other
got
was
16.
So 16,
9.
9.
11.
Bro, I've
11.
rolled
You
bad,
both
so
fail.
bad today, haven't I?
They both
As you notice under the rock that you were holding onto crawls a little crab with a giant crystal on its back, and it scares the hell out of you. Due to you being so tense in this situation, it's a little bit creepy. You then drop you, and you fall
Yeah, I just kind
into
of
the
like,
water.
I just kind of go like, huh.
And you let go of the side of the cliff and fall into
Well, at least
the
we
water.
survived.
Then there's a large splash sound, obviously.
Brotherhood.
You're also kind of panicked,
Not like this.
and then you realise it was all fine, and you continue.
Okay.
So can I like surface?
Swim back to the surface.
yeah, I swim
Do you
back-
want to panic? Swim
Uh,
back, or?
I'm not gonna panic solely because of nature. I know.
You succeeded the saving throw, so
Yeah.
I won't lie to
So
panic.
I'm not really gonna like panic. It's just more of a kind of with haste move back to where I was beforehand. So I'm like partially like Titanic over the board, like on the Scarlet at the moment.
Okay.
So and I just say keep going, like slowly.
Okay.
I will follow and do the exact same. Like, I'm following. I'll be like. I'm probably like 5.
You hear it again.
Don't acknowledge. Slowly. Trust me on this.
Silence,
just want a response out of you.
and it brushes past your leg again.
Bro, every time it does it, my leg just goes.
But
like,
in terms
my-
of you, it brushes past, but almost like twists around your foot as it does so, letting go, but almost yanks your foot in one direction. It lets go afterwards, but you're pulled under slightly before surfacing.
Alright,
I was waiting for.
I'm no bitch.
He's just gone. Like a little plop noise as it gets taken.
Which way are we headed?
Yeah, cat,
Because I would say
Just
I
in the
would
right
have my
direction.
action back by now, because this has been a while, right? I'd have 120 feet of movement, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, you got Onsider.
Huh.
It depends how proficient you are with swing.
Can we do a perception check to see if we can see any sort of like? Can we see any perception checks to see if we can get any sort of like lip on an edge or something?
Yeah,
where we
yeah,
can
that
stand?
also is, yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
Can I roll as well?
Yes.
21.
Actually, no, you
I
can't.
am not
because you were
perceiving
pulled under the water.
anything.
I would be on
I'm not
I
seeing.
got a 21.
I dipped in the water. I got chlorine in my eyes.
I don't think they'd be chlorine.
Yep.
I hate when they bleach. Bleach? Yeah, bleach.
The Underdog
They
Yeah.
want to make it
Yeah.
nice and clean, guys.
Yeah. Gotta keep it clean, man. The crabs produce chlorine. I got a 2. So I'm
21
seeing
does find
nought.
a small little section where
Well,
almost
actually, I
the
4,
water,
but I'm still not.
instead of curving round the cliff face, it goes into the water.
Okay.
It is quite a lot further along though, probably about 30 feet, but you can make it out in the fog due to good
Okay.
perception.
Do you point this out?
I do. I'm
Okay.
like,
Okay.
look,
I mean, I'm on you anyway, so
There-
wherever you go, I go.
there is. Is it like straight ahead of us?
Almost, yeah.
Okay. If we just carry on going straight ahead, we can make it to land. But like I said, we have to be careful. Please. Copy?
You hear
Got
it
it.
again. And it comes below you. Seems you were closer this time. What would you like to do, Owen? I'll come to you first.
Okay. Well, my character would be terrified. And I don't think you'd really listen to what your character would say. And be patient. I don't think... It's 30 feet, right? And what would you say swimming speed is? Same or...
You're probably half while you're in there unless you've got a dedicated swimming speed.
Yeah. So if you
Let
do,
me check. I want to make sure
I
I've
don't
got
think
this right.
Kobold would, but if you
I don't think so either.
actually bonus action dash and move, you'd be 120. But then
Half.
because swimming, you're half, so it'd be 60.
Do I click my... How do you get that up? Jesus.
It'll be on D&D Beyond.
It'll be
If you have
features.
any extra speeds, it'll be in that speed box. So, for example, on your character sheet where it shows your walking speed, it should show his climbing speed as well because he's a dyslexic.
Make it up for me.
I'm trying. My hardest here, bro.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, no.
You should
Trying to carry this kobold on my back.
Any wizards with
All we know
natural
is this is like
swimming?
the most intelligent creature of all time. And
What
you're
was
thinking
Long
immediately
Strider?
about
It's just 10
So
feet.
what, long
It's
strider,
just
10 feet,
walking
Oh my
10 feet,
God,
and
So
a bonus.
with the swimming
It's
and
just like
dashing as your
Splatoon.
action and bonus.
So I'd have
action,
60
You
feet.
saved the squid character for me.
I would have,
oh my god.
So it's,
squid.
it's 30 feet, right?
Yes.
I'd have 60 feet of swimming speed.
using everything and
Using
just
everything.
railing.
So, due to this being so erratic, and
Yeah.
in terms of a combat sense, you'll be provoking opportunity for the creature to
Leave it.
make a strike on you,
Me when you leave its reach.
Yeah.
in which,
Yeah, I'm just trying to...
How much health? do
as you
have?
suddenly
7.
begin to swim at a quite a high speed,
Yeah, it would probably
you feel
attract
that
me. Attract-
silence,
Yeah.
and then suddenly both tentacles grab onto your legs and yank you deep into the water. Make a dexterity or strength saving throw.
Oh no! He's so dead.
What does that say?
Wait,
one.
can I do something?
Yes.
Can I cast sleep?
On.
The creature.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
It just makes the creature sleep for a minute.
So
It depends on its
roll.
HP if I remember correctly.
What is it? 5d6.
Roll 5d6, so you will... I don't think this is in...
What's the
I
saving
don't-
throw?
It only starts on the creature with the lowest health points. So this is the only
So
creature there.
Yeah,
consider
but you still have to
consider
roll.
where you're targeting that. You need to make sure that you're hitting it because otherwise you will sleep Owen. And then you also need some dice.
Yeah, you need to roll, I do believe.
You have a read. It gives you some dice numbers.
Where are you targeting?
Is it D6s?
5d8.
Oh,
D8?
What?
That's so much nicer.
What's that? The diamond ones?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
yeah,
that's
these,
well, what
these,
It's
are
10
those
maths,
two?
so-
Yeah.
3.
Have you got another?
Here's
I
another
I
one.
can just send them 5.
Yeah,
Lovely.
you got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
5d8s.
You need to try and beat its maximum health, otherwise.
What is its
current-
maximum health?
Its current
He
health.
doesn't have to tell you.
Oh, current
Oh,
health.
shit.
He don't have to tell you.
My constitution, my... I'm good.
4,
I can
3,
breathe
8.
for 2
So
minutes in the
16, 17, 21, 24.
We'll see what it goes.
You feel as it loosens.
I fucking saved your ass, little man.
God.
I'll see you tonight, baby.
You begin to stressfully swim back up
There
to
could
the
be more.
surface.
Yeah, I know, but
That's not
we
good.
have a minute. So,
Time to move.
About 10 seconds later, you hear a slam at the bottom of the ocean as water begins to rise and bubbles begin to come to the surface.
That thing was fucking huge. If it's bringing down water, like
That
Listen.
If bubbles are coming out of it, it might breathe air.
Listen.
And if it starts drowning, it's going to take damage and wake up.
oh, yeah, gives a shit. It'll
Listen,
die.
listen,
I'll shut
listen.
up, I'm not there.
Whatever you just did saved him. We need to go.
yeah.
We
now.
need to go
Yeah.
now.
Is Launch Rider concentration? It is, ain't
I
it?
don't know off the top of my head.
No, it is not. Since
is
you're
with
carrying
flags.
him,
Because you would've
I
been
will
just
also
not.
give you Launch Rider with my
Thank you.
last spell.
Okay.
You guys
So I am
would have
fucked
been
off.
fucked.
I
We-
have
would
no
have
more
been fine. I can
spells.
dash
I do have my
roll. I
mage
can
armor
do-
still on, by the way.
It's a tough.
He would have been fucked.
So we're both
He tries
on
to trap
Launch
the
Rider.
con, just sits.
So yeah,
Especially
I've
to touch
got
the left
Long
one
Strider now, and then
Yeah, no, thrown away.
Cal, you're still like sitting
Yeah,
on my
so
shoulder.
yeah.
So now that I've
Your-
got Long
your man
Strider,
was
I'm gonna
ready to
just
never to
swim as
We're
fast
just gonna
as I can
try and send
to
it.
land.
So you notice upon maybe 3 or so seconds after this creature landed,
Dedicated.
you hear
Trying to.
silence.
Oh no.
What can I do?
Okay.
I'm-
Do you want to get to land, or we just try and find-
I'm still just trying to get to
Yeah,
land.
we'll get to
right now.
land, and then we can figure out from there.
Yeah,
We
I
ha-
feel like land is the priority.
We'll get to land. We'll see that ledge. We'll get there, and we'll just
Yeah,
see.
I was gonna say, time check, it is now 10 o'clock.
It is.
You
10
get to the
o'clock.
ledge, pulling yourselves up onto the side, brushing the water off you,
Thank God we're on land.
My book is. My
but
book is
still
still completely dry, by the
surrounded by a thick fog with the lake expanding as far as you can see, essentially.
Fuck's
It's
sake.
foggy, it's dark, you don't know how deep it's going to go. And the steep cliff that heads up, you can still hear the bats in the distance. Because you essentially haven't left the same cavern that you're in. Feels like there's not many places to go. And with that, we're going to end
Oh
the
god.
first session of City Below.
Wow.
If you're joining from the stream,
I do have fun.
thank you for the pink. If you're joining from the stream, thank you very much for watching. I do hope to do more of these in the future with obviously the same party. But I do hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Shout out Confetti D&D.
Okay.
Bye bye.
I don't know what shot we're on.
Man, we're so dead.
Oh my god.